You want to know what's going on? Come on in. I'll tell you what's going on. Somebody get Kari in here. Somebody get Sunshine in here. Somebody get Jenny and Liam in here. Somebody get Bonnie in here. Somebody get Angelica in here. We're not going to play this game. You should have just kept my name out your mouth. He's a pedo. And we're going to clear it up. We're definitely going to clear it up. Oh, I did charge it. Yay. Yeah, so you want to play these games? I'm on live now. Somebody waited until I was off the app to start a bunch of shit and put my name in a bunch of stuff.
I actually can't wait to see what you got.
For what?
Well, I don't know, whatever you hand up.
You mean like what we got from the store? Where you put it? Hey, baby, we back. Yeah, if y'all wanna know what's going on, I said what I said the other day, but this young man um is attacking me um because um because May and Bonnie put a girl um who attacked me out of Bonnie's server. And of course, anytime anybody does something, it ends up being Auntie's fault. But Amari, baby, you should just keep my name out your mouth because we know you're predatory. We know you chase young trans women. We know that you were chasing Kari when she was 19 years old and you were in your 30s. We know all of this stuff. So now y'all want to be over there on other panels talking about me? I'm not a predator, boo. You are. Yeah. And so if that's what you want to do, let's talk about it. Let's get this conversation going. I'm not going over to to that live though, but I will definitely tell you what's going on. Somebody shared a live to Kari, and like y'all really should have kept my name out your mouth. Y'all really should have just kept my name out your mouth. Like, why are you over there talking shit about me? You know?
Hello.
Yeah. What's that noise?
Oh, the baby's watching the TV.
Oh, okay. Um,
Are you okay?
yeah, I'm fine. Um, Thorn is live, platforming Amari the pedo, um, and defending him apparently. You can say all you want to. Nobody tried to influence your thoughts and opinions. Like I said, I don't fuck with you, and you needed to have a conversation about it. Like, let's stop playing like I tried to influence your thoughts and opinions. I said I don't fuck with you. I wish we could have recorded um the what is it called? The VC because I just told him I don't fuck with him in that VC. And I told him I don't fuck with him because I don't like the way he's treating us. And he didn't want to let it go. He wanted to fight and argue and and insult me and call me. slow and the R word and all kinds of stuff. And so I let him know what I think about him. And what I thought about him for a long time is that he's a thirsty little leprechaun that preys on trans women. He's narcissistic. He's always at the center of drama between trans women. You know, anytime like he what is that?
This one didn't turn on. It said order to add the set.
You gotta charge it. You gotta put it in there's solar, Var.
I'm gonna teacup for 1 second, but I'm listening.
Yeah, so I just told him, what it is. And he had the opportunity to listen to me tell him what I think about the situation the other day. He had the opportunity to hear what is going on, quote unquote, the other day, but he didn't. He yelled and screamed at me and and kicked me from Bonnie's server twice. And so all of this bullshit about, oh, I want to know what it's about. I want to know what's going on. You don't want to know what's going on. You think that you can bully me like you bully those young bitches. And so, no, you're not going to do that. And yeah, you're not going to do that. And, when it all comes out in a few months, what's going on, how you've been manipulating these young people that you have platforming you now, it's going to be even more drama. Girl, you're not trying to figure out what's happening on this panel. You're lying. Who the fuck is John? Who is that? Yes, baby. But yeah, I'm not
Sorry, I
going.
teacup to send you something, and then it dropped me.
I'm not going again into a space where they're going to allow him to to drop me and kick me when I say things that he doesn't like. And that's what happened in Bonnie's space the other day. And because he's a mod in Bonnie's server and I never was. And so when you're talking about me going into spaces where he's modded and I'm not, and y'all are allowing him to drop people and mute people and block people and kick people already, I'm not going over there. If you want to hear what's going on, then come over here and hear what's going on. But what I'm not going to have is some angry little fucking 4'2" leprechaun yelling and screaming at me, and then dropping me when I try to express myself and kicking me when I try to express myself like he did the other day in that live. Um, I'm not fucking with it. And everybody acting like they don't know what anything is about. Like everybody acting all, oh, I don't know what's going on. I don't know what's going
What is going on here? What are you guys talking about?
Who
What
are
happened?
you? What do you want? Who
What
are you?
happened? I want
Who
to know
are
what
you?
happened.
Who are
I'm
you?
you. I'm you.
Okay,
What
fuck out of
happened?
here. What
Fuck
happened
you.
is you got dropped. What happened is we don't know who the fuck you are. That's what happened. Um,
Mine is too, May. I teacup for a second to send Auntie something, and then it freaking dropped me. Because you know how you can teacup and go out for a second and do something? Mine, now if I try to teacup and go out for anything at all, it winds up just dropping me altogether. I don't know why. It used to not do that. Auntie, are you there?
Y'all leave
Pretty.
that space and come over here.
Huh?
Jesus fucking Christ. I'm telling them people, Ugg and Mel, to leave his space and come over here. Like, I'm not about to go
Oh,
up into a space where I'm going to be dropped and kicked like I was the other day. Um,
no, I feel that.
like, like you're not going to yell and scream at me, and then when I yell and scream back, kick me off the panel like you kicked me out of Bonnie's server. So if you want the smoke, you can come over here. I'm live. But you're too cowardly to have an honest conversation, which is why you kicked me out of Bonnie's server the other day when I was clapping back at you. But anybody who is platforming with this man at this point, when they already know that he was, I mean, for whatever is going on between me and him, he was trying to fuck Kari when she was 19 years old, and he was good in 30. So anybody who's platforming him is a P3 apologist, including Thorn, including Bonnie, including Lover, including Roman. Anybody who is right, anybody who is platforming him at this point, um, is a P3 apologist because you know it to be true. We have screenshots of him um, saying the most inappropriate things to Kari, who is still more than 10 years younger than him. Talking about wanting to eat her out and all kinds of weird shit that a 30-year-old man should not be saying to a 19-year-old girl. His name is Amari. That's why the post says I survived Amari. But no, I'm not going over into Thorne's space. I'm just not doing that.
Auntie.
Hey, Bonnie. What's wrong?
You are trying to make me from your server.
Well, I mean, it hurts very much to see you and Thorn over there defending and platforming him and trying to drag me into like another ambush like I was ambushed by him in your server the other day. Like first he ambushed me in your server. Now he's the victim. And now Thorn is trying to play Mr. Matchmaker, when he's clearly biased. I'm sorry, Bonnie. Like I don't do like I'm not doing that anymore. Like that I saw you. I'm getting screenshots of you and Thorn platforming Amari. I don't know what's going on. I asked you what was going on. It took you a while to answer me, and in the
I just
interim,
didn't see it.
yeah, I'm sorry. I'll add you back, but I definitely am not adding Thorn back. Um, because like you going live about me when I'm not even on the app instead and like not coming to me and saying, "Hey, I want to have this conversation," and trying to once again ambush me like they did um like they did the other day in your panel, and I mean in your server.
That's
Like
why
I'm not going for that, and that's what I saw. But if you're saying that that's not what it is, I'll add you back. But when I get home and I'm seeing like, oh, they want you to come in there, and it's you and Thorn and Lover and Amari on the panel. Like, what the fuck is going on? Like, what's
I
happening?
was just mass sharing, like I
Um,
always do.
but why? For what? Like, why they sit and talk about me
It
and
was
ask
just
Jenny a bunch
Thorn
of
and
questions about me?
it was just
Like,
Thorn and Lover at first.
so this is what happened. Just to make it clear for everybody. I was on Thorne's panel with a bunch of other people, and Lover came up yelling and screaming at everybody. I left the panel, and we all went into Bonnie's Discord VC. Whereupon, when I got there, Bonnie and was talking about the fact that they had decided to put Lover out of the server. I said, y'all don't have to do that. I don't care. Like, I don't care about her. I actually think that she could have stayed and we could have talked about it, but she was definitely like very just disrespectful and nasty and like cis centering in that moment when she came up yelling and screaming at everybody, like trying to bogart. So that's how it started. But after she was put out, Amari started to alienate May, who he was talking to every day at that point, and started to sit again with CC and all of the ops who had disrespected Bonnie, who had disrespected me, and who had disrespected a whole bunch of other people. I have unfriended other people who have sat with CC and those people. Like, I don't think you can be my friend and sit with them. And that's a boundary for me. And I've been not, um, you know, I've been not like holding that boundary. I've been selling myself short by allowing people to call themselves my friend while they sit with people who openly disrespect me. And so I unfriended Amari and I unmodded him in my space. And he had already chosen to leave my server. And that's what happened. So the next day, or maybe later that, I don't know, it was the next day, I go into Bonnie's server and Amari is in there with Bonnie, May, and Akira. I don't want to talk to Amari, so I leave. May sends a text saying, come back. So I go back. And I have decided I'm just not going to talk to him. I'll just talk to everybody else. That should be easy. So then Amari starts addressing me about making stupid assumptions instead of coming to talk to him. I said, I didn't talk to you because I don't have anything to say to you. You're not my friend. May is my friend. You're disrespecting May, and you're sitting with other people who have disrespected her and Bonnie and other Black trans women. And so I really just don't have nothing to say to you. He didn't want to let it go. He wanted to argue. I asked him to let it go like 5 times before I finally, unburdened myself with what I actually think about him. And what I actually think about him is he's a horny little leprechaun who is always in mess between trans women because he pits trans women against one another. He whispers in this trans woman's ear and he whispers in this trans woman's ear, and they're looking at each other sideways because neither one of them are talking to each other, but they're both talking to him. I don't want to talk to I don't have any respect for him because he's a P3DO. He was 30 years old while he was engaged in a very inappropriate relationship with Kari, who was 19. And he lies about it. He lies about it, and we have been shown evidence of the inappropriate relationship. So yes, Amari, you are a predator. We also have seen like screenshots of you verbally, emotionally abusing her and gaslighting her. Like saying some of the most nasty, violent shit to her. We have these screenshots. And so, no, I don't fuck with you. And I've been very clear about why I don't fuck with you. And you going over to sit on Thorne's panel and discuss as if you're the victim when you are actually the predator. I didn't victimize you. You attacked me in Bonnie's server. You kicked me when I spoke up for myself twice. After Bonnie let me back in, you didn't kick me again. Like, let's be fucking for real. You're not a victim. There's no campaign other than the campaign to respond to your bullshit. And so if you really want to talk, come over here, baby. Come over here. Because I'm not going into a space where you get to block and kick me like you did in Bonnie's server. I'm not going to respond to the ambush on Thorne's panel. You were chasing a 19-year-old girl when you were 30 years old. You are 34 and you're chasing a 20-year-old girl. I don't even know what you have to do with this, Thorne. And so it's great that you're here, and it's great that you put yourself in the middle of it. And I'm not going to your panel, Thorne. Like Amari literally ambushed me in Bonnie's server the other day, screamed and yelled at me, and then kicked me out. And now somehow he's the victim, and everybody wants to just get to the bottom of it and figure out what's going on. Please, kiss my ass. I'm not going to your panel. If Amari there's no reason for you to be in it, Thorne. I'm grown. I blocked Amari, and my life is good. Amari attacked me in Bonnie's server. Amari attacked me, and then okay, well, I'm not coming. Okay, I'm not coming. Like, it's bullshit that you're platforming this man who is a P3DO. He was preying on Kari when she was 19 and he was 30, and you're platforming him. I'm not fucking with him if that's enough. Just based on that, that's enough for nobody to want to fuck with him. Why do you want to have a convo? I didn't bring Lover up. So go back and talk to the people who brought Lover up. Okay?
I'm
I don't give no fucks about Lover. She's a disrespectful little girl who came at me crazy and now again is the victim. But I don't give no fucks about her. I didn't bring her up. I don't have nothing to say to her. I don't have nothing to say about her. The reality is what happened. I told Bonnie and that they shouldn't have kicked her from the server.
I invited her back too.
Not on my behalf. Don't kick her.
But
I don't need nobody kicked from those servers. I'm not a coward. I said, "Oh, y'all didn't have to kick her. Why did you kick her?" I said that.
I invited her back, which I told her, and she said she left.
Like, everybody's a fucking victim of Auntie, but Auntie ain't did shit to you people. You yelled and screamed at me.
You
What?
did? I
Okay.
did what?
What's the inconsistency, baby? Tell me what the inconsistency is. That Amari was talking to a 19-year-old when he was 30. Is that inconsistent? That you think it's okay to platform and associate with someone who is a PDF? Is that inconsistent?
The only thing that's inconsistent is when you're saying their ages. They're not accurate.
They are
Um,
accurate.
are you sure?
I'm absolutely sure.
You just said someone was.
When Kari was talking to Amari, she
I'm
was
not talking about
19.
then. I'm not talking about then. I'm talking about their ages now. You just said that one person was 34 years old. They're 32. So I'm no shade, but you sound like an unreliable narrator.
Okay, bitch. Bye.
Bye.
It's just a
So
couple of years.
we're gonna say, so then you think it's okay. So he's 2 years younger. You think it's okay? No, let get her back up here. You think it's okay for a 28-year-old then to talk to a 19-year-old? Is that what you're saying? Not Cussa? Is that what you're saying? You think it's okay for a 28-year-old to talk to a 19-year-old? Is that what you're saying? You're still in here.
Well,
Tell us.
maybe Kari can come up and tell her side of it.
This is the inconsistencies. Y'all just want to fuck with this pedo. And y'all want to justify fucking with this pedo. But he's a pedo. However you cut it. 34 or 32. He should not have been bothering a 19-year-old girl. I'm trying to get this. Oh, can you open this? Where's the screwdriver that can fit this? 34 or 32. He should not have been bothering a 19-year-old girl. While we're talking about inconsistencies. And so y'all who want to continue to be friends with him and continue to keep it cute with him, go ahead. But you're fucking with a P3. You're fucking with a man. Like, and it's so funny because Bonnie does all of these age gap lives. And y'all rush over to her age gap lives to talk about how age gap relationships are wrong. But then when it comes up that Amari was pursuing Kari when she was 19 years old, you still continue to associate with him. You bring him on your panels. Is that what we're doing? Why did Mel drop? So is that what we're doing? It's not okay when we're on Bonnie's panel for age gap relationships to exist, but it's perfectly fine. It's perfectly okay to associate with Amari to panel Amari. But when we're on Bonnie's panels talking about age gap relationships, we clutch our pearls. But then you hear and see evidence that that man was that man was talking to that little girl. It's okay to y'all. It has to be okay because you want to get to the bottom of what's going on. I don't fuck with him because he's a P3DO. And that's all the reason I need. Oh, I had went out the app for a minute. That's all the reason I need is he's a P. Because come into my come lie and say that you weren't talking to Kari when she was 19. Lie and say it. We posted the screenshots in my server. Bonnie has seen them. Thorne has seen them. Jenny has seen them. Liam has seen them. Dev has seen them. We have all seen the screenshots of you telling Kari that you wanted to quote unquote eat her out. That you were quote unquote getting stiff talking to her. She was 19 years old and you were in your 30s. Oh, I'm sorry, you were 28, according to the young lady who just came up here and said we were inconsistent. There is no reason for a 28-year-old to be approaching a 19-year-old girl like that. And we're not even going to begin to discuss because these women aren't here. So without them being here, we can't even begin to discuss the way that you have abused trans women on this panel. And Homegirl was right. There are a lot. Now Amari is over there changing the story. Amari is over there playing victim. Like I said, I went into Bonnie's panel. He attacked me. You started a relationship with her when she was 19. Why are you leaving that part out? Why are you leaving out that you started to pursue her when she was 19 years old? Why are you not facing her? Lover, respectfully, decenter yourself. I'm not talking about you. Have you heard your name? Girl, get a grip. I don't have nothing to say about you. I'm talking about Amari. Are you Amari? Yo, these cis women are always trying to center themselves. Bitch, ain't nobody say shit to you or about you. I don't give a fuck what you was told. And you definitely wasn't told that I mentioned you because if they told you that, bitch, they lied. I don't have nothing to say about you. You are not taking up no room in my mind, Brick Free. You are taking up no room in my mind, girl. Like, if you was told, oh, okay, well, you was told that. Congratulations, somebody told you that. And you obviously are invested in believing that. So carry on with your life. I'm going to go back to talking about Amari, okay? Do you have something to say about the fact that Amari pursued Kari when she was 19 years old and he was in his 30s? Is that why you're here? Because we're not going to censor you, babe. I know that cis women like to be centered in trans spaces, but we're not going to do that today. This is not about you. We are not talking about you, dear. Hello?
Yeah, I'm here.
Okay. Are you here
But
to defend
so
Amari?
no, I'm trying to understand what's going on. Like I
I'm
was in my own live, and I don't know if you knew that, but I had my own live. Mix is not a race. Thoughts on gatekeeping. I think you've seen that prompt before. But I
mhm.
got like, put onto the fact that lover's name was being brought up in your conversations, things of that nature. So I'm trying to understand what in the fuck is going on right now because it's just like
Okay, just
I'm
okay,
trying to
Thorn. Let me
understand.
stop you right there. We're not talking about lover.
No, that's fine. I
Like if
understand. I
y'all
respect
want to
that.
believe really badly that I'd like have a lot to say about her, then continue to
No, I
believe
don't
that.
believe
Like
that.
continue to believe that. But that is not what this conversation is about.
I'm
We're
just trying
talking
to
about it. We're talking about a man who has been predatory to trans women on this app. Do you have something to say about the fact that Amari pursued Kari when she was 19 and he was, according to Fussa, he was between the age of 28 and 30 when she was 19? Do you have something to say about that? Because I gives no fucks about Lover or who brought up her name or who has anything to say about
then no, you can go ahead and drop me if that's what
her.
you
Okay,
need
so
to.
you don't have anything to
No,
say
I'm
about the
no,
fact
it's
that
just I do
Amari pursued
I
a
would
19-year-old
I would
when
say
he was
that
in his
right
late
now in
20s.
my I would say right now in my positioning of headspace, I didn't have any preparement of that. So I'm just only here
Oh,
from
but it
what
was
I
posted.
know.
The screenshots was posted in my server. Like you saying you didn't know at all?
No, I didn't. I have my stuff on personal, Auntie Wata. Like I don't have my stuff on anything. I don't like I literally not just your space, but there are other spaces I'm in servers in. No, I
What does
don't.
this girl want? Who is she? What do you
Who are you
want,
talking
girl?
about?
This Fussa girl. He was 28 and she was 19.
Buzz,
Okay,
okay, so I'm
so
not
we're gonna
asking
grant
you to
your
say
2 years, Fussa. We're gonna grant your 2 years, and so he was 28 when she was
Auntie
19.
Wata.
That's inappropriate as fuck.
I did ask Casa if she could come in just to see if y'all would come into my space so we can just have a conversation. That was
Okay,
it.
let me ask you something. Do you think it's appropriate for a 30-year-old man to pursue a 19-year-old girl?
In general, knows. No.
Okay, in general or just no?
In all general aspects, no.
Okay, what about specifically? Do you think it was appropriate for Amari at 30 to pursue Kari when she was 19?
If he was 30 and she was 19, absolutely not.
Are you saying you don't believe that the age
No,
gap
I'm saying
between
I
them is
don't know
true?
anything about that. I'm saying that if that be
Okay,
the case,
here's
yes,
a I'm gonna put up a screenshot of him telling her that he
because like
wants to
y'all are
that
bringing me into stuff that like I'm not saying you're bringing me into it, but I'm just
no no
saying y'all
no
are
no
bringing me
darling, you
onto
brought
stuff that
yourself into it.
no, I'm just saying. Okay, so when I'm saying water, hold
Y'all
on,
was
because
over on your live talking about me.
misspeaking is okay. I can misspeak. Okay, all
Okay.
right. So I'm just trying to redact that. I'm just trying to say that at the end of the day, when it comes down to it, I don't know anything about this in particular. When I came up over here, this is the first I'm hearing about this. What I'm hearing about is separate.
Okay. And do you think it's appropriate?
No, I don't think that it is appropriate for any 30-year-old to be with a 19-year-old.
Okay. Oh, now
And
she don't want to come up no more. I don't
Yeah,
even know
I
who she is. Like, why is she over here defending Amari so hard? Is she his next victim?
no, that's not what that is. Like, Casa was being brought in here because, again, it was a whole different conversation we're having. This
No,
Kari
she just
stuff,
came in here and
this,
accused me of lying. Maybe you weren't in here when she came in here and accused me of lying about Amari's
yeah.
age and told me that I'm not a reliable source about this.
I think the two lives started as different lives, and now it's just become a bit of a mess.
Yeah, that's why I'm saying, like, I don't think that we're like with this Kari stuff. None of us know what the fuck this is. I don't know about Amari. I'm not sure, but like me, Lover, Casa, especially even Casa, like none of us know what the fuck that is. There, like what you're asking me, like
Then why
this
did
is the
she come
things
up
you're
on my
asking me.
panel and
I
tell
don't
me
know
that I was
about this,
unreliable and a liar?
huh?
Then why did she come up on my panel and tell me that I was unreliable and a liar?
I don't know why. I'm not sure why. That could be of different reasons. Again, I agree with what Mel is saying is that there's two different things going on right now. I'm only
Okay.
up here to understand why Lover's name was ever brought into conversation because as
Okay.
I was told is that you and May had brought her into conversation. That's my sister. That's the only thing that I'm saying. She would never come in harm's way. And I know y'all had your quorums and your differences, but we also understood and hashed that out to the point where you were still
So
able to
so
be there in
so
my spaces and
what
that
I
she's
heard
still
from
able to be
Lover
there in my
when she was
spaces.
talking is her saying in defense of Amari, we shouldn't be talking about her. So
Huh? Talking about Lover?
yeah,
Why?
that's what she just said. She said, I don't know why my name is being brought up. Me and Amari are just friends. We have a banter. We've never been romantic or anything like that. Like why does she feel like she needs to defend Amari?
That's because no, it's not about defending Amari. That's because of what we have been told. We've been told that y'all have been sitting here saying that Amari is a predator, and
Who
that's why
told you
when I
that, by
came
the
in,
way?
no, Auntie Wata, if I'm able to, could I just please speak on to why we're saying that?
No, can you tell me who
Why
told you?
that?
Because y'all can both keep saying I've been told.
No, it's okay. Like that's fine. I mean, like that's only what I've been told. But what I'm telling
But
you is
told
that
by who?
I've been told by Amari and
Right.
also Bonnie
Exactly.
that this is what happened.
Exactly.
I was told by Amari and Bonnie this is what happened. Like
You were
that's
told by
that's what I'm
Amari
told.
and but Tobani said that we was bringing up Lover's name.
No, she didn't say that
Right. So you was
she
told
didn't
by
say
who?
that.
So you were told
Maybe
by who?
okay. All right. So am I able to like speak or
I just want you to be honest that Amari told
it's
you.
not about being
And
honest.
it's
I
and
was
it's
actually blatantly honest, but you wanted to be
no, you
subjective
said
to what
no,
was what.
you have been avoiding saying that it's Amari who told you this
I
stuff.
haven't been avoiding to say it's Amari. I said Amari and Bonnie.
After I asked you like 15 times,
And
Thorn.
you only said that, is this what Bonnie said? I said, no, that's not exactly what she said. She just said that she was aware of it. You didn't allow me to finish.
So, how old is Caribbean right now?
Thorn is talking.
Like,
We're gonna
so
finish with Thorn. You're not gonna come being disrespectful to me like you
at
were
the
in
end of
Bonnie's
the
live.
day, I don't know what this whole Kari shit is. That's what I'm saying.
She was
Instead of you to know
19
what this whole
at the
Kari shit
time.
is, that's what we're saying. So at the end of the
No, she
day, I'm
wasn't.
always going to protect my
You're a
sister. I'm always
liar.
going to make sure.
And it, just like you lied in Bonnie's live
How
and told
old
me
is
that you,
Caribbean right now?
no,
Huh?
no, no, I'm speaking.
Wait,
How
are
Just
old
you
is
like
she?
talking to
you,
me?
just I'm speaking. I'm talking to Amari. Can you not hear him
Oh,
lying?
okay. Because I was like, what?
Just like you,
Asking a question.
and I'm speaking. And so ask your fucking question when I'm done. Okay? We're not gonna have Mr. Motormouth yelling and screaming at me like you did the other day. So just like and Mel and Ugg were both there, just like you lied in the VC the other day and said you had never had a relationship with Kari at all. You lied and said that in front of these two people.
Yeah,
Did he did he say that, Mel and Ugg? Did he say that he
because I
had never
didn't.
had a relationship with them with her?
Yeah, because I
Actually,
didn't.
Oh,
I
so
believe he said he
you never
never
pursued
talked
her in
with
any
her.
way.
I
So
believe
how?
he
What
said
is
he
her
never
So
age right
you
now?
talked.
no. Did you ever pursue a 19-year-old girl?
No. What is
Okay,
her age right now?
how old? She's 22 and you're 30
Okay,
what?
okay,
And
22
you're 30
minus.
what?
What is 22
And you're
minus one?
30 what?
What is 22 minus
How,
one?
how old are you, Amari?
I'm 32. What is 22 minus
Do
one?
you think it's appropriate for a 32-year-old to pursue a 21-year-old?
Oh, so now it's 20. Is it 21 or 19?
No, I'm going with your math. I am granting
So
your
yeah, so
math.
she was 21.
So, and you
Because
think that's
you keep.
appropriate?
I don't see a problem with it.
Okay, and that's why
So,
we're
but
up
your
here
whole thing
calling
was
you a
19. So
predator.
now it's.
And
So is
now
it?
and so you don't see a problem with that. So do
Well,
you now
you
understand?
were claiming 19.
So you don't see a problem with that? No, she was 19.
No, she
She
wasn't.
said
I'm
that you
granting your
guys used to hang out.
math
Are you not listening? This
because
happened last year.
even with your funny math, it's still inappropriate.
It's last year. What are you talking
If
about?
it was last year, if it was this year, it is inappropriate. There's a
So you're
10
showing
year.
screenshots. Do those screenshots have
There.
dates?
Excuse me, darling.
The dates on the
You're not
screenshots.
Amari. I'll just drop you because you're not going to keep talking over me.
I'm trying to listen.
You're not going to talk. Yes, I'm not. You're not going to keep talking over me. I can just drop you.
You don't have dates.
Okay,
Where's the proof?
Amari, how
Because
old
I
are you
have the
now?
dates.
How
If
old
you
are you
want those
now? How
conversations,
old,
I have the
Amari? Do
dates
you
for them.
think
They were last year.
dating a 20-year-old girl
I
in your
didn't date her.
30s is okay?
I didn't date her.
Do you think saying I want to eat you out is okay for a 30-year-old man to say to a 20-year-old girl?
21? Yeah, no, it's only 9 years. I don't see a problem.
Do you think that's okay? And that's why we're up here
So, I
calling
mean,
you, and that's why we're up here calling you a PDF. So now everybody now understands what is going on, right? Everybody heard it from his mouth that he doesn't see a problem with it, right? Did you
Yeah,
hear
we
him
did.
say he doesn't see a problem with it, Thorn?
I did hear it.
You didn't just hear him say he doesn't see a problem with it?
No, I said I did hear it.
Oh, okay. So by his own admission, no, she was 19. She was 19. You're lying and saying that she wasn't. But
So,
she's 21 now.
so what Kari said was that you guys used to hang out before, and then you kind of
Let's
lost
invite her
contact,
into this
and then you
Before.
conversation.
got back in contact and started talking again. So she said it originally started when she was 19.
Yes,
So I'm
she
just
did say
repeating
that.
what Kari said.
She did say that. She said it started when she was 19. And even if it were today, like right now, this moment, it's inappropriate. You're 10 years older than her and she's in her early 20s. It's inappropriate.
Yeah, I was just about to say, like, and the full chronological order of things after what from what Kari has said is they started talking to one another, like socializing with one another when she was 19. Then they had fell out when she was 19, and they got back in contact when she was 20. And I mean, even so, even if it
The fact
was
that he's
whether or not
saying, the
the
fact that
comments
he
started
is,
flowing at 20 or 21, it like you met her when she was like 19, like when she was young.
Right, so
Like,
I
are we not?
just before I go ahead and drop and go ahead and do my own panel, that's fine. What's going on with this whole like lover's name was brought up into this situation?
we're
Amari's
not talking about Lover. We don't
So
care about
no,
Lover.
I
so
get
just to
that. I
be
get
Why do
that.
so
y'all
I'm
keep
not
Thorn
trying to
so
saying
make this
that.
Thorn
about Lover?
Hold on, I'm not saying y'all
so just
did.
Thorn,
What
just to
I'm
answer
saying
your
is what I
question.
heard.
Okay,
That's
Thorn.
it. I'm just trying
Okay,
to.
Thorn, I can answer your
Am I
question.
able to? But am I able to
I
finish?
can answer your question, Thorn.
But you can't
Thorn, you're
answer
asking why Lover was brought up. You've
me
been
with my
asking that multiple
question,
times, and I'm
Pookie. I'm
trying
not
to answer
done.
you.
I'm not done with my question. Hold on, please.
Yeah,
The
you
Hold
put
question
it
has
all
been
together.
asked multiple times. It's redundant.
No, it's not. I didn't ask multiple times. I only asked once. And I'm only just trying to reiterate this
Did he not
differently
ask
so we
multiple
can get
times why
into a
Lover was
full
brought up? Okay.
full understanding. No, that's not what I wanted to ask. That's why I said I'm reiterating it. Please let me reiterate, please. Like you already know
Go
that if you
ahead.
come into my panels, I'm already gonna let you speak no matter what it is. So don't do that to me. Let's not
But
act
you're,
like I
First
don't
off, I don't
care
know
less
nothing,
than
but
but
go
what
ahead
you
you're,
with your
know.
question.
But
I
y'all
just said go
don't
ahead
say
with your
less than what you
question. I just said go
that's
ahead with your
fine.
question.
Stop
What?
pushing me. Stop pushing me. Bitch, don't poke me.
No, you stop pushing me, cause I
No,
just.
stop
Who the
poking
fuck is you
me.
talking to?
You stop poking me.
Who the fuck is you? Who did he just call a bitch?
oh my God. So we're talking about a trans man who has been predatory to a young trans woman. and we're going to really
Like
sit here and
fuck, man.
derail.
Listen,
We're really going to derail to talk about the cis woman whose name was brought up
I do gotta
briefly
shut
in
up.
a conversation
No,
like two
I'm
days ago.
sorry, Soleil. I should have never called you the B word. I'm sorry, Soleil. I should have
no,
never
no, no, no,
called
no,
you the
no.
B
It's
word.
okay. I'm a bitch. I'm gonna be a bitch. No, 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 no. I'm a
No,
bitch. I'm
you
gonna be a bitch.
not.
Go
Like,
ahead.
I'm sorry. Like that
It's
shit was
up.
just like
Stop
it's
talking to
really
me.
drawing
Stop
me
talking to
up.
me. Stop
I'm
talking to
letting
me.
Stop.
people to
Stop.
Stop
talk
Both
who
of
talking to
they
y'all
me.
stop.
Stop
want.
talking to
Like,
me. Stop talking to me.
that's fine.
Thorn,
That's fine. Cool. I'm done.
Thorn.
No, it's cool. I'm done. It's
No,
fine.
no, Thorn. Hello?
I can hear you, Ugg. I'm still listening to you. I'm not in the position to respond. I'm done. Like,
Oh,
I'm just trying to
I.
figure out what's going on. We've been told this. We're coming into
You've
something
been
else.
told by
Like, I'm just trying to
Amari.
figure shit out. I'm
You've
not
been
being able
told
to
by
guard.
Amari.
Like,
You've been told by
yes, but I want
Amari.
to be told by you what is going on. Like,
I
that's
don't,
why I'm
and
coming
I
to
told
you.
you, I'm not the one who brought her name up. I don't
I
care about
said,
her. All of this shit is derailing from the topic, which is why Amari told you
No,
that
and
shit.
that's fine.
No, stop. Listen to what I'm saying.
Yeah,
The
okay.
reason Amari told you that shit was because he wanted to derail, because he wanted to take
Okay.
the focus away from the fact that he's a 30-year-old man who pursuing a 19-year-old girl and put the focus on who was brought up and who was talked about. That is intentional. And that's why I asked you, Thorn, who exactly told you?
But that's why I told you that it was Amari that had stated this.
Right.
When it
And
and
comes to
Amari
all
is
the people
trying
that were
to,
around, but when it comes to all the people that were around for this, that's why I want to hear from y'all. I want to hear what is going on. I'm not over
nobody
here
is
trying to sit
mad
here
at
and say,
Lover.
denounce what
Nobody has
Makari
a
got going
problem with
on in
Lover.
Amari. I don't know any of that.
Nobody's mad
yes,
at Lover. Nobody has a problem with Lover to the extent that her name was mentioned briefly. It was that Amari is dissing May because of her, because she thinks that he wants to bag your friend. And that's the
yes.
conversation.
And the only thing
Nobody
said
said
was,
anything negative about Lover, and or nobody read her down. Like and the reason that Amari went over to you and said, "Oh, Lover's was name was mentioned," was because he wants you to jump in and defend him about this stuff, about the fact that he is pursuing young women in his 30s, young girls in his
mm-hmm,
30s. This isn't the first time. The fact that he is playing narcissist and whispering in the ears of women to turn them against each other, telling them, "Oh, she doesn't like you because she thinks you like me."
That's
Or she
why
doesn't like you because we're talking and she's jealous. Like the shit if you would have been in that fucking VC when the motherfucking blinders came off the two women that he's been playing against each other for the last few months, it was scary. It was like
I can,
mm-hmm.
narcissistic scary. They were
I
both like, he said the same thing to me about
But I
you.
can understand that about I can understand that about being in there. But that's why I'm saying, yes, I'm in your VC, yes, but I'm not my stuff's on personal half the time. I have to have my breaks. I always do. Like it's outside of TikTok, outside of the people that we even hang around. I'm still very much needed. I'm even needed in my job. I have to have time for myself. So I have personal on, and I just want to make that very clear. I'm not always there when things are getting addressed or when things are being put out forth. That's why I'm asking you. I'm only up here to sit here and understand why my
Why I
sister's
keep
name was
trying to
ever brought
let
to me. Just why it was brought to me. Not that you brought it, not that you did this, not that you did that. I'm not accusing you of anything. I'm not accusing any of y'all of anything. I'm just honestly trying to understand why I was being told that my sister is now a minor and that
nobody says she
like
was a
Oh, no one
minor.
said that.
See, you need to understand when you're being manipulated. That's
no,
what you
and
need to
that's fine.
understand.
But no, but that's fine. No, I don't need to understand that if I already knew
This
that that could be
motherfucker
a
is trying to
continue.
manipulate
That's
y'all.
no, because I already knew that that could be a continuation. So I'm not taking this shit to where it's like, oh, I know that this is happening. I'm just letting you know. Here's how I'm introduced here. That's it. That's all.
Mm-hmm. Well, y'all need to understand that that motherfucker is trying to manipulate y'all. He's trying to play y'all against us, which is like, and it worked really well. It worked really well because I'm gonna tell you, When I go in, I was so mad. I was pissed. I was so pissed at you and Bonnie for sitting up there with him like a few minutes ago. I was livid because all I see is you and Bonnie up there with him asking questions about me and May. And that was
Mm-hmm.
Not
intentional.
2
He
minutes
did that shit.
ago.
It was like 30 minutes ago,
That's
maybe
crazy.
40 minutes ago. It was intentional, Thorn. Like, recognize that this motherfucker is a narcissistic predator and he is trying to play us against each other, which is why instead of coming to me to say, why I heard you're running a campaign against me, which I wasn't. This is the first time I done ran this background. Instead of coming to me to say that, he went to you. He went to Lover. He
Hold
went to
on.
everybody but me because he is trying to, because that is his MO. And if you talk to the women that he has done it to, he like gets in their ears about other people, but um he never and even his method of trying to talk over you constantly. And even the fact that he kicked me out of Bonnie's panel when I was trying to defend myself the other day.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I already thought it was a problem when he was in that Snapchat group chat. It was mixed age. There was young adults in there, and there was older people in there, and he
I
was in there.
said that last year, but didn't nobody want to listen to me, child.
So I was 18
I
then,
listen.
boo. I was 18.
I
You
know.
were
And
That's why I said you
18.
was part of the harem, girl.
Okay.
Amari, Julia was 18 in a Snapchat chat group with you where you were sending your poom poom pictures around to
Oh
everybody.
my.
Amari,
I'm just
Oh
okay.
wow.
So
she was
honestly,
18, Amari.
other than what is going on with this like Kari and Amari situation, we have that common understanding that there was nothing said, such as the fact that she is a minor and that
No one
somebody
said
is
she
being
was
a
a
predator
minor.
towards her. We're good on that,
No.
right?
wait, who's a
No.
minor?
Wait.
Oh no, I
Nobody
Thorn.
definitely.
wanted to
Oh no,
hear
no,
me
no. We're
when I
not good
wanted
on
to
that.
talk. No,
I
nobody
definitely
wanted
think
to
that
hear me when I
Amari is.
wanted to talk though.
I definitely think that nobody said
Thorn.
she was a minor. Ugg said that Amari was trying to get with her, and she's a
Mm-hmm.
lesbian. Um,
Yeah, I said she's a lesbian. She doesn't want a man. And that's what I said. Nobody said her age. Nobody said she was a victim. Nobody said
oh,
any
I
of that.
definitely, I definitely think that he's trying to prey on her too. So
Okay,
yeah,
well, Jenny
minor or
said that
not,
she was gonna drop for Amari to explain because, like I said, I'm
to
coming
explain
from
what he just
no, but what
explained.
I'm coming from the fact that I had my own life, my own thing today going on, and I'm really not liking that I'm taking out time. And it's not to say that this does not matter at all and that I should not be here. I'm just trying to understand because now I'm here and now it is brought to my attention. I'm just not liking that. I'm not one of those, oh, let me see what's going on over here. Like, no, y'all have your own thing going on. That's cool. Like, that's fine. But at the end of the day, when my sister's name gets brought up, I'm just
Oh
trying to
girl,
understand,
okay,
where does this leave me in the conversation to
ciao.
have with y'all just to understand what is really going on.
Y'all really want to talk about
That's it.
lovebirds so bad. Like, this is not
No,
Wada, so
about
not
Wada,
her.
even
can I,
just talk
so
about
Wada,
her
can I
so
talk to you
bad.
real quick?
I'm telling you where my position is. And if my position is not here where you want it to be, I'm fine to leave. I'm fine to go.
We're
I'm
not
not
talking
trying to
about
derail
lover.
your conversation
Her
with
her name
Kari
came
and
up.
Amari.
That's
I'm
fine.
just saying that I don't know anything of that. So maybe that's not my place to be here for any of this shit. But when it
Okay,
comes down
that's
to it, I'm
fine.
only here to substantiate why Lover's name got brought to me, why I had to bring her. Like
Because
that's
Amari
it.
is
That's
a
all.
narcissist
That's
and
it.
he's
That's
trying to
all.
play people against each other. Okay, we're clear.
So Wada, can I talk to you real quick?
Hmm.
Let's go ahead.
Yeah, so since I'm a bitch, I'm gonna just tell you this real quick, Wada. So just to be clear, because I know for a fact what was going on, you for a fact never had brought that girl's name up. The only time that girl's name was brought up was to literally give context as to why Amari was acting the way that he was acting.
Right.
No pejoratives were nor insults were thrown her way, and that's
Not
from me to
near
you,
one.
Wada. Since I'm a
Right.
bitch.
That's what happened.
You know
And
why
that is
I'm
why
mad? I'm waiting for my Old Bay popcorn, bitch.
I already thought it was weird when he said he was gonna beat up Amore, and he's a
Oh,
whole quote unquote. If you're a man, right? You're a man, but you want to put your hands on women. I already thought that was odd of him. So that's when I, departed,
Yeah,
away from him. Because even though
Look at
I
this
don't mess with
woman.
Amore
yeah. So I'm
now,
gonna drop.
Don't you? Yeah, shut the
Yeah,
hell up. How about you
yeah.
go get my food again? How about
So yeah,
that?
so no, don't worry, I'm gonna drop, but I'm gonna just drop and let it also be known. I also had dropped that weird nigga off when he openly stated that he was an open supporter of Tory Lanez and was calling Megan Thee
Now
Stallion a
that was
liar.
weird
So
too.
yeah,
That was
that's
What?
his
very
friend. That
what?
weird.
ain't
I
my
I
friend.
didn't even
Lane,
know
Right,
that.
that's
right,
weird.
right,
So
That's
he's
right,
in support of
weird.
putting hands on women.
right.
He
Exactly.
he he's
Oh.
known for liking that.
Right.
I don't know why he would get so mad when I took him to task about Tory Lane. Like he was just pissed. Like, come on.
Tyler, we don't like you neither, boo.
Hi,
Yeah.
Dad.
You don't have no place here, Shyler. So you can
Why you
mosey the
didn't
fuck
come?
on.
Neither you or Auntie came and I did a panel.
I was asleep, man. Sorry.
And
Oh,
Auntie, it
Miss
was
Piggy, you're
perfect.
doing panels again?
No, but it was perfect, Auntie. Actually, let me send you the thing so you can
The
use the
fact that
background,
you did a
Auntie.
panel while I was away is so
No, Miss
late.
Piggy needs to start doing panels again. Her panels were fun, honey.
Right. Exactly.
And
Wait,
you
hold
used to have
on.
the people in there.
Hold on, Auntie, I'm sending it to you.
Amari needs to get beat up by a man. That's what he needs. He
Right,
needs to
because
fight a man.
I'm not gonna advocate for violence, but he is way too comfortable yelling and screaming at women.
Shyler,
Like,
Shyler, I can't go live. My main account is banana for 7 days.
You see what I sent you? That's what I had of Auntie. Because I wanted the girls to get to it.
wait, let
Shyler,
me
I
see.
can't come into your spaces, baby. They will try to jump me, and people don't like me. I'm not.
Why?
Don't
Why is
get
he?
me. Don't
Why is he here? Why are
don't
you in
get me.
my?
I do
Why are
not know
you,
him. I don't know him.
Shyler? Listen very carefully. I don't fuck with you. You're transphobic. Why are you in my live?
He said,
You want to come on the panel? Send me a galaxy. Stop requesting.
"Send Julia a galaxy, and you can come on the panel."
You want to come on the panel? Send me a galaxy or stop requesting. I do not fuck with you. Like
It's rock'em
like
sock'em, bitch.
there is nothing worse to me in the world than a G boy who sides
A
with
black
gender
G
criticals.
boy
A
at that,
black G boy who sides with gender criticals, baby. I do not fuck with you.
because
I
they're
will
not
never
for
debate
you.
you. I will never give you a moment of my time. As a matter of fact, I'm talking about you way too much in this moment. So either you're gonna send me a galaxy or you're gonna leave.
I don't
Amari
see
gets a
that. I don't see that rocker.
Amari. Oh, I will
Oh,
send
maybe
you
I'm
two
not
money
a. Wait,
guns.
hold on. Maybe I'm not a.
Auntie, are you taking two money guns for him to come on the panel?
Oh yeah, two money guns is fine. Uh-huh.
Shyler, that works,
Wait,
baby.
Auntie, put a. Wait, did you look at my background, Auntie?
I'm sitting here. I'm trying to get ready. Like this is why this is so annoying to me that these people try to. Like I'm getting ready for ice apocalypse in Georgia. Like we are really about and like I'm sitting here like putting batteries and portable lamps and flashlights and shit and you know um putting our candles up and I'm trying to get to it.
They
Girl,
said
she
let
is
him
doing
up.
the most. We don't
it
see him. Who's that?
They said let Shyler up.
Who's
no,
dumb? Is that
where's the
Amari?
money? Pay
Oh, you
me.
have to send the money gun now,
Pay me.
Shyler. No
Oh
shade. They already got us in Texas. I'm
Hey,
freezing.
That's
hey,
all right. That's all
Angelica,
right.
pow, 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 bitch.
no! Wait, girl. Wait. Now Katie has to see the background. Auntie, you put it up.
Katie is
Were you talking about the
okay.
I survived Amari thing? I see that.
No. I made a background because that was for a split second. I had a live earlier today, and I
Oh
wanted the
yeah,
What?
girls to come in.
I just came in. I'm at work, so please let me see it. I'm curious now.
Somebody put it up. I'm told you I'm sitting here getting ready
Oh,
for.
Also,
girl, hold
hi
on.
Angelica, are you getting ready for the blizzard?
No, because it
Right.
shouldn't be that bad where I am.
Well, it's
Aren't
gonna
you
Like,
be
in New
real
York?
bad here. We're gonna
yes,
be locked
but we're used
indoors.
to that shit.
Well, I'm not gonna miss it. I'm in Philly, girl. You better get it.
Rock'em sock'em.
Yes.
Hey, yo, what the fuck is this?
Girl, what does that mean? Is it
What
That
is
fighting?
girl,
that?
we gonna be snowing, so we might as well rock and sock 'em, girls.
I mean,
Girl.
look, be honest, Angelica, you're the one that started with the pow at me, so this is very fitting of you.
Oh, pow, pow,
All right,
bitch.
guys, you can let Charlotte up. He has to send another one when he gets on, or you have to
Wait,
What
drop
do you
him.
y'all
want,
keep saying
Shyler?
Wait, hold
Amari's
on.
here,
Let
but
me
I don't
send.
see.
Hold on.
Right.
Let me mute then.
What do you want?
Nothing. I just wanted to chill and talk. Julia, you got your other one taken down?
Yes, because I said that I was gonna do some sexual activities online,
You
and
wildin'.
then
You
they
wild.
dropped
Here,
me.
just for your troubles.
Oh, well, thank you.
But
What about my troubles? You know I'm a
I will.
trouble.
I'm not going to comment too much on the Amari situation. I did have a brief run-in with Amari, and it got to be language that I felt was very SA-ish. So I could see what y'all are talking about, but
Oh, the GCs are gonna eat this up. They're gonna eat
no,
this
I'm not.
up.
No, I'm not taking this back to the GCs. I don't. I think this
Can
needs to
you
stay.
explain what that language was for us? I mean, it's all out in the open now, so we might as well go with it.
So Amari and I were talking, and like we were in a debate space, and we were talking about like dating, intimacy, and things like that. And it kind of got to be like a little bit personal, where I was talking about like, oh, these are the things that I like, I prefer, I like. These are the things that I want, like in bed or what have you. And Amari was like trying to get me to like, I guess for lack of a better word, unpack those things. And then I ended up talking to Amari about like, well, I had something happen like in my past that I thought, was not okay with a former partner or whatever of mine. And
Oh
basically
my
it just
God,
got
this is really I Survived Amari. God damn.
huh?
I said, this is really I Survived Amari. Like everybody.
Why wait, hold up. Auntie Wata, why do y'all think y'all haven't had the same experiences with Amari that GCs have had?
I didn't know.
Wait,
This
what did
is
the
I
GCs
don't talk to
have?
like I literally don't talk to GCs. Like I don't
Wait,
know
what
if
did
you
he do with
I
the
Wait,
don't
I thought you talked
GCs?
to Nate. Didn't you talk to Nate like a couple months ago?
me and Nate like banter. Like he'll come on my panel, we'll have a
So
little
why do you
banter
dislike
fest.
me? Me and Nate have the same views.
Well, Nate's funnier than you, dear.
Oh
Who?
God, that
Okay.
almost made me pass out.
Rocker's asking if he can come up. I just want to come up so I can tell him I had his number the whole time. That's all I
If
want
who
to
can
tell him.
come up? What?
Amari.
Wait, y'all dropped Shyler?
I
Look,
did it.
No,
look.
we
Okay.
have
I
veto. Like our mods can pull you down.
Well, he's definitely
I
been,
didn't even see him in the thing
yeah.
though.
all I
He's
want to say
actually
is,
being more pleasant than he's been in past uh experiences.
look, all I want to say is, I had Amari clock way before you motherfuckers,
No,
and
bitch, I clocked it first, bitch.
I'm sorry. Wait, hold on. When did you clock him?
Cause I never done liked him.
I didn't like him
Y'all,
either.
Me?
no,
No, not
no, we're
you,
talking about someone
Shia. No, we're talking about
else.
Amari. That old. Let me stop. Let me stop. Let me stop.
Let,
Let me stop.
mm-mm.
Let me stop.
No.
I don't
But
want to
yeah,
get behind your speaker countenance.
it was just inappropriate language, and was talking about just inappropriate stuff with me, and I was just like, bro, this is what I want. And then basically was like, oh, well, you run with, blah, 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 blah. So of course you're a transphobe. And I'm like, we're talking about other stuff. You took it to a place of talking about me being intimate. And it just
Yeah.
got to be very SA grapey language,
Oh
basically.
my.
Mm,
Yeah,
I
I
can't
think,
get your box bigger, Auntie.
I'll
I
do it.
think he's like the
I'm
R.
feeding the
Kelly.
cat.
I think he's like our R. Kelly.
I'm saying that's why we got the
No,
I
he's not
Survived.
R. Kelly.
No,
No,
I'm
He's
Not
saying
the
he's
because
R. Kelly.
harem.
literally.
No, I'm
Not
saying
the
Auntie,
that.
that's or
harem.
fem
No,
queen.
hold on. I'm
That's
saying he's
it
the
was
R.
because
Kelly
I
of
didn't
our side.
like him because I clocked his number. That's what everybody thought it was that kind of bullshit. It was not that. It was just
No,
because I
I'm saying
saw
he's the
right
R.
through
Kelly of our
him.
side. It's the whole surviving Amari, right? It's like surviving R. Kelly. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, it's
Oh
I
shit,
basically
would say
giving
more
that.
so no, it's giving Diddy vibes. No shade.
Auntie, it
That's
says
Petty.
I
what I'm
can't send you the other gift. It says I'm blocked from sending you gifts.
Well, you
Ooh.
could send me a gift.
I just sent you one. Yeah, it says I'm blocked now. I mean,
Oh,
obviously not blocked from the live, but blocked
it
from
does
seeing.
not say you're blocked.
Hold up, I'm gonna try to send Miss Piggy one. Yeah, I just tried to send Miss Piggy one,
Oh
and it
wait,
won't.
hold on. Okay, try again.
They said
They don't block you. They don't block you quick for some money. That's the funny thing. Angelica loves that money that much.
it's giving
Echo.
drop Shiler actually.
Okay, that's enough. Enough with that one.
Well, he was being pleasant. I don't mind
No, fuck
if they're
that.
Wait,
pleasant.
I didn't
A
even get
pleasant turf.
paid. I didn't even get paid.
Look at Angelica. You
See,
will
this
you
is
will let
why
anything
Dad
happen
be
for some
pissing
money,
me
won't you?
off.
You will forgive Amari for some money too, won't you, Angelica?
No.
Girl, you do anything for money. You're
No,
like
she actually
Daphne.
dislikes Amari.
Hold on a
Right.
second. I
It's
just
always been like that. No, no, no. I
I
know,
just
I know, I know. I'm
know.
giving her shit. I'm giving her
Hold on,
shit.
hold on. Please hold on. Danny, I just need to know: are you okay?
Yeah, because
Because
they like
I
really
saw
like
somebody.
tried to drag her over there.
I know.
Over where?
On Thorne's panel, like Thorne went live apparently because Amari um had told Thorne and Lover that we had mentioned Lover, and so Thorne went live with Amari, and it was like this big like, why you mentioning me, girl? And I said, bitch,
Uh-huh.
girl, like I said, I don't have no reason to mention you. I did not, and and yes, you were mentioned, and you'll get over it. But this is not about you. This is
Oh.
about someone who is perpetuating harm to in to trans women in the trans community. Can you sit back and chill on the you were mentioned? Like, and
Right.
I mean, I didn't say it like that. I was trying to be nice, but like trying to center yourself as as a cis woman when our conversation is about this person who is perpetuating a good amount of harm against trans women in the trans community is kind of diabolical. And it's the second now I'm mentioning her, and so y'all can hear this and hear it really good because now it is me mentioning her. Like, it's kind of about diabolical that this is the second time I've had an experience with her centering herself in trans spaces. And this time it's really diabolical because this is a serious conversation. Like, last time we were just dragging a fucking high. This
I
time
mean,
we were talking about the harm that this person has been perpetuating in the community, and you want to come up and whine about the fact that somebody mentioned you. Girl, please
we
have
should have been
self-esteem.
on Amari because I know, I don't know if people like Amari here. Y'all don't mess with Amari here, but I just thought it was really crazy and disgusting for him to come for somebody who advocates for our community and to say that you're going to put hands and feet on her. That was
Who?
already a problem for me saying that you were going to
Amari.
put your
Amari's
hands
always
on a
been in some
black woman.
bullshit.
Yeah, that you're going to put your
Oh,
hands
you
on a
talking
black
about
woman.
Amore. Like, he said that about Amore.
Yeah,
He
Yeah.
saying that
doesn't.
you're going to put your hands on somebody who has experienced DV. That is weird to me. That
Right.
is very
Yeah.
weird to me
See?
as a man, as
See?
a black man.
I
Yeah.
mean, if you want to put hands on a woman, I'm right here. I'll put hands on that motherfucker all day.
Somebody send the live to somebody share the live to Amore. We're doing I Survived Amari.
You talking
We
about
were
Let
me
me see.
mentioned,
more?
Let me see if
huh?
I can
You
contact her.
talking
She
about me
has
more?
We're talking
yes.
about the
Yeah.
Amore,
That's
Amor.
me.
the resident, the doctor.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I'm
Mia
just
that's
more.
Mia Moore.
Yeah,
I
Mia
just
more.
want
No,
Yeah.
you're not Mia Moore, bitch. Stop it.
I'll just send him a personal message. I just want to say I knew you wasn't shit, bitch.
There was that time that he low key tried to clock me as a fucking Trump supporter a few weeks ago, and I was like, oh no, honey, not me. The fuck's wrong with you? And he crashed the fuck out, got angry at Brock, claimed Brock was being transphobic when he said suck my dick, and then Brock, who didn't even know he was a trans man, was like, grow one, and he's like, oh, you're being transphobic, bitch.
Oh, he
Brock didn't
loves to
even know
scream
you.
transphobia when he doesn't get his way or when somebody retaliates to him. It's
Can
Oh
always
I
yeah,
somebody's transphobia.
yeah,
can I
It's
that's
ask
what
enough
y'all something?
transphobia.
that's what
Obviously I
Brock
do want to
did.
respect the space because I'm in y'all space. Can I ask something? How come like whenever there's like any sort of like rejection or pushback um to a trans person that it's called transphobia? Because that's kind of what led into
I'm
me and
not doing
Amari
this
having
with you,
a
Shyler. Enough
Yeah, I
today.
mean, not all of us
Goodbye.
do that.
Yes.
Not all of us do that
Come
bullshit,
back another
Shyler.
day. Thank you for your money, guns.
Yes.
Like I should
I
have
don't
We're not
know
fucking do
who
doing
that
that.
shit
invited
That's
unless
another
Amore
it's.
on
topic.
here. Amore has me blocked on all my accounts.
I can
So
invite her more. I
yes,
have her
invite
friend.
Amore. Yeah, invite
Okay,
her
give me a
if
quick
she's
second. Let
not
me pause my
busy.
game.
Of course she has a
Okay.
game.
I'm genuinely
Well,
being
yeah, but
curious.
I'm
I'm
at
not trying
work.
to be a jerk, Dad.
I'm at
That's
work.
not. This is not. This is inappropriate time to even talk
Okay,
about that.
okay, that's
Secondly,
fine.
that doesn't even have anything fucking to do with anything.
No, Julia brought it up,
Kinda.
so I was just asking.
No.
Yeah, Julia brought it up, so I was just
What
like
I'm
trying
saying
to
to you
see.
is no.
Is
Okay,
that
that's
that
fine.
Aiko?
Well, Amor won't come on
Aiko?
here if Shyler's on here.
Oh,
So
all right, that's fine. I'll leave. All right, here, Auntie Water. Here's your money.
Yes,
Pew pew.
Aiko.
I'm
She
not
always in
gonna.
front of that
Appreciate
damn
you
door.
following through on your word. Thank you.
Shut up. You
It,
said,
it,
Jules, you said she had you blocked on everything.
Oh
yes,
my
she
god, I
did.
never thought I'd say this. W. Schuyler.
Yes,
Um,
Amor dropped. She blocked me on everything. Actually,
Okay, so I just sent it to Amor.
No shade.
yes.
No, actually, I'm on my business, actually.
Yeah, I
oh
sent it
I
to
no,
her.
it's so
mean,
fun when you don't. You're always
Hey,
minding your business.
Miguel.
I'm about to say, because I don't like when I don't like to say, I don't have an issue with her now, but, and we never had like a personal issue. But about to say, I just support was right. And I was there on that live when she first said something transphobic to him. So, like, no. She's also said many transphobic things that I don't agree with.
oh, Amor.
Yeah.
Oh,
To you?
girl, she has.
praise God.
Oh.
Praise Him. I got my Old Bay seasoned popcorn here.
Oh, that sounds so good.
Ew,
Now I want to hear you
that sounds
bitches read.
banshee.
That is really ghetto. I'm sorry.
It
That
is
That's so
really.
ghetto.
That's really
There ain't a
ghetto.
single
that
ghetto thing
sounds
about Angelica.
ghetto.
Oh, base seasoning on popcorn.
Girl,
Girl, that
Seafood
wait a
popcorn.
minute, I take it back. I take it back. That's ghetto. That's ghetto,
That is
Angelica.
very
no, it's
ghetto
just
and
I'm so
actually, it's
sorry.
just
raunchy.
kind of
And not
spicy. It
ghetto
just
in the
means
good way.
spicy.
Yeah,
That's
not ghetto in the
ghetto,
good way,
raunchy, and
girl.
sloppy, girl.
You're like white girl trying to be ghetto ghetto.
No, Auntie's from New England. She knows. She get it.
Bitch, I
No,
grew up
but
Oh,
in New England.
New
no,
England.
Auntie, you were talking about that group chat. I remember when they was like telling me about it because like I used to be cool with him once upon a time. Like I don't have, like I said, a particular issue besides what's happening now. But it's like I was saying, like even that group chat was weird because it's like why are people that kind of just met each other sending each other's nudes anyway? If it wasn't just him, it's like
right.
that's weird.
It
Were
was
you
Like
in that
definitely.
chat?
To
I'm gonna
be
be
fair,
honest.
that
I
happens.
never said anything.
Girl,
To be
stop
fair,
Never.
that happens
lying.
every
I
day.
never. My body was not seen. No shade. Never. Ever.
I don't believe
Ever.
that.
No. I'm seriously. I'm so
yeah, I
serious.
think Jamie once upon a time when I was cool with her was the first person to tell me, and then he told me, and I'm like, why everybody sending their news?
Right, and
Why are they sending
how?
a man nudes? What the fuck?
I mean, yeah. It
If
was
you're
Because
close
cool.
friends, okay, but y'all just
that's
met.
what
Like
we
back
do.
then,
No,
they
if
had just
you're
met.
friends, you shouldn't be sending nudes to each other either. What friends send nudes to each other?
I
That's
mean, me and my
creepy.
My
friends
friend,
do that all the
bitch, I'll
time.
FaceTime my friends butt naked if I want
Yeah,
to. You see my
same. What?
Because
body.
you're
Oh, baby,
weird.
me and
How
my
is that
friends.
weird?
If your friends sexualize you, there may be another set of issues you may
No,
have
it's
to work
not
Amor,
that.
on.
you
It's
need to
just
come up.
boundaries.
Amor,
Hey,
come up,
Amor, can you
girl.
please come up?
This is surviving Amari, and we need you to say some things. Thank you for the gifts, Ashley.
Please, Amor, for me, please.
Thank you, Ashley.
Amor, we just need to clear your set just one time. Clear your set one time, girl. You can leave and do what you gotta do.
I'll be your babysitter if you come up.
Angelica, you were gone for so long. Like, how dare
Oh,
you?
hey, Amor.
Who?
Hey,
Yeah,
Amar.
you were gone for so long.
Amor,
Me?
when am I getting blocked? I mean, unblocked.
Why?
No
Screaming.
Why are
shade.
y'all? Why did y'all beef? Like that. I know
Me and
why.
Amor did not beef.
Because she
It was
beats with
because
everyone,
Thank y'all.
girl.
No,
me
she
and
don't. I
Amor
love
did not
Amor.
beef. It was because of Miss Kitty. It was because
Oh,
of
oh yeah.
Kitty.
That's well. I stopped going into her spaces because of Miss Kitty.
Thank you,
Well,
But
Carrie.
I
Kitty's a
never
whole
really
piece of
beefed
shit.
with her.
I have no beef
Um,
with Amor whatsoever. That's my
but now
sis.
Kitty is like apologized the other day.
Like,
Um,
for
I honestly
something.
do feel bad for what I said to Kitty. Like honestly, it was
Why?
wrong, girl. Because you don't even know what I said. You don't know what I
And I
No,
don't
said.
fuck
care.
Kitty. Say whatever you say. I don't give a fuck. Fuck that bitch.
Oh, oh, oh,
I don't.
oh, shit, oh,
I thought
shit.
it was all squashed and stuff.
It was not all squash. It was not.
Also, the okay. Well, she was in here the other day being quite pleasant.
Oh, really? No, she still
Mm-hmm.
says stuff about me when I join other lives. Like Kitty still goes in the chat and be like, "This bitch is weird. Fuck her." Like she really does not fuck with me.
I'm watching
Like,
from the comments. I just hate Shyler. Bye.
Oh,
oh, oh, oh.
Oh, it's a lot of. Oh, wait. Okay, there's a lot of people in the
Hey,
request, and then they
Amor.
drop.
Hello.
Hello.
Hi, Amor. How's it
Welcome.
going, girl?
Hey,
Hi,
Amar.
babe.
Jules, you know you said some crazy stuff about that
I
lady
know,
grandma.
Amor. I know. I'm sorry.
And then her grandma passed right after you wished that she would
Oh,
pass.
Okay,
That's not
oh,
she
funny.
literally made her grandmother pass. Let's be honest.
oh
You
no, that's
wish
awful.
I'm a different person now.
you
Like
wish that
honestly.
that lady would pass, and then a couple of days after her grandmother passed. Like I would have
W
known
Oh,
that she
W
was.
Julia though. W
That's
Julia.
really sad.
Okay,
W
No,
Julia.
can
honestly,
we be
I
real
felt so
though?
bad
Like,
for
if
what I'm saying.
somebody said that to me and then my grandmother passed, I would not be like, "You made my grandmother pass."
Yeah,
Like, come on.
fuck Kitty.
I don't think she's saying that Jules made her grandmother pass. It was just hurtful coming from somebody that she thought was a friend. And then when Jules apologized, that was my issue. It wasn't a full apology. It was like a half-ass, oh my gosh, I don't owe you shit apology. And I didn't
It's
really.
because no, Amor, you don't understand. I tried to contact that girl so many times, DMs. I was left with the on
No, she
scene.
was grieving. That was all she had.
I honestly did not know. I wouldn't have contacted her if I did not know that she was grieving because I did not know her grandmother did. I did not know. I did not know until y'all told me. Like when we had got back like on the lives together. But I was trying to contact her. Honestly, I felt bad.
Her
And then she
grandmother's
tried
her
to.
only family.
Not her only family, but that was the family that was there for her.
Oh, that's sad.
that is very sad.
It,
I
it
don't
was
wish
fucked
that on
up.
my
I'm
worst
not. Yeah,
enemy.
I'm not like that anymore. Honestly, I'm such a different person. Like I'm not that angry anymore. Like I haven't read anybody in so long.
So,
Like
Amor, did you survive Amari too? I heard that you had a surviving Amari story.
Quite a few, but I mean, I feel like Auntie Wada already talked to you about certain individuals at one point. Like
I
early in the morning
remember
one
us talking
day.
about it.
Yeah,
Yeah, I remember us. I remember me being on your panel a while, the last time I was on your panel, and like we were talking about something completely different, and he just came up and started calling you all kinds of bitches and hoes and stuff. Uh,
yeah. It really gets to the point where I have to do me, and I believe in what I believe in, and I'm just gonna have to let it be because it just got irritating because people keep trying to quote unquote paint people as transphobic. My name is in the mix so often when I'm not even there. Like, I mean, you can ask Jules about that whole group chat. Like, I wasn't even participating in half the shit that was going on. My name still got dragged in, and my name was still lied on. And every single time Amor's name was mentioned, oh, it's transphobic. It was transphobic when I told Amari, like, okay, I can have some niggas pull up on you.
oh,
Then
girl,
I'm
I already
being
cleared that set.
transphobic.
Already cleared that set. I said that
That's
he
what I'm
always.
saying. Like, it's just my
Yeah.
name kept getting dragged into so much. My name kept being lied on. I
how is
just
it
really gave it
transphobic
up.
to say you gonna have some niggas? Like it would have been transphobic if you would have said something like, "Well, I'm a bitch and you a bitch and we can do this." Like saying I'm gonna have some niggas pull up on you actually sounds like it's like um validating,
Affirming. It
Well,
should
that
be
affirming.
was after
affirming.
he threatened me.
Yeah.
Talked about that, how he threatened to
Like
put
that's
his
what I'm
hands on a
like. That's the thing.
woman.
Like, and then it's just like the individual said, like, oh, it's never taking accountability. I didn't really have anything to take accountability for. My name was dragged into so much shit. So many people lied on my name for absolutely no reason. Like, I'm telling you, Auntie Water, I was at Disney World minding my own business with my kids celebrating my birthday last year, and they still were talking about me dragging my name into shit, saying, well, Moore's the one who said this, and I'm sitting over here like I haven't even been in the group chat for weeks at a time. I don't even know what
Right.
they're talking about. Like the time when this shit happened, Jules with Natalie and them. That was the first time I had talked to them for like months, and all of a sudden everybody's anti Amore. Amore said this, Amore did this, and I'm confused. I'm like, hello?
No shade. A lot of people don't like you.
And half the time I don't even know why. But it really gets to the point where it's like, I don't give a fuck. I
That's just.
don't.
I mean, honestly, when it's an argument, I'm gonna defend him more here. When it's an argument, because I know that I say crazy shit too. When it's an argument, fuck all that. Fuck all that transphobic shit. Fuck all that. If you're going to threaten me, I'm going to call you anything that I want to call you. I'm going to call you, if this is pertaining to Amari, if you're going to say you're going to put your hands on a woman, I'm going to call you a bitch. I'm going to call you a woman too. So since you want to put your hands, and I would say
Whoop.
that to any
Respectable.
other man, because you want to fight a
That's
woman,
not my
okay, then you
business.
are. So I don't care about none of that, honestly. And they can call her transphobic, but hey,
It is what it
Who
is at
pressed
this point. I
water?
don't really care. I don't. That's my honest opinion. I'm tired of people thinking that they have a get out of jail free card. If you want to call it transphobic, call it transphobic.
I've always been the
Are they
same.
talking about when you called
Well,
Natalie a man?
girl, like all type of shit.
Wait, who's a
I've always stood
man?
on one thing.
That's why
Natalie.
I asked who did.
Oh, I didn't call anybody a man.
Oh no, you
Who's
That's
remember
what
you
I'm
were
Natalie?
arguing with
concerned.
Natalie and she kept on coming for your child?
No, she's talking about the one girl who randomly called my kids a R slur because somebody told her. Mind you, there's a screenshot of the group chat where it wasn't a more. Jules, you remember when Jamie was saying that so and so had like an inverted PP? I did not call Sky man. Please do not lie on my name, babe. And I definitely have receipts for everything that I said. Jules, you remember when they tried to lie on me and said that I was the one that said that Sky had an inverted PP or some shit and Sky was a man?
Yes, I
You
do
remember how
remember
that was
that.
fucking Jamie?
That
Well,
was Jamie.
Angelica
It
has
was
an
Jamie
inverted
who said
PP, and
that.
Like,
she's
dog,
perfectly
people
pleasant.
really be trying to lie on me. I don't know what it is about Amore and Amore's like name. It must taste like candy for you hoes because it's always in your
Ooh.
mouth. It's
No
always
shit.
in your mouth. And
Jamie.
Are
I
you
really
saying Amore's name on your mouth like liquor, like liquor,
like liquor. I swear to God, it's
uh,
intoxicating. Because I didn't, Jules, did I say that shit about her? Was I even
Absolutely
involved
not.
in
I
that?
remember no shade. Me and you were like this. Like, bitch, I wouldn't know if you said something crazy
Girl,
about
I was so
somebody.
confused when that got turned against me because it literally said Jay Bala and like people were like, "Oh, that's Amore," and I'm like, "Bitch, that is not my
No, because you
Snapchat.
remember,
Like,
and then
that was
Jamie was
not
no,
me."
Jamie was saying that you said it too. Because Jamie was literally going around claiming that you called Sky a man, and I was like, Jamie, that was you, baby.
Bitch.
I don't know if you were, intoxicated, but that was you.
And I don't know if people like blame me for shit because at the end of the day, when it gets back to me, I'm just like, oh well, I don't care. Like it is what it is. But sweetie,
I
that's what
think
I did say.
that's the issue because I remember when we talked that one time before when I came into your live, you had I don't even remember who, I think it was that name Francesca? I don't remember her name at this point. Some girl was live, and then I came up because you wanted me to come up so that we could talk about what you said. You heard somebody said I said, which is like impossible. Then we talked about it, and the conversation was rather pleasant. A lot of the things I said, you said you understood, but my thing is like when it comes to the it's like if you're gonna say, well, I said it, okay, when you get upset, well just say it the whole time. Because my thing with people is like we can agree that saying something about someone's children is wrong, which even in that conversation I told you I said that I stand firm on anything that I believe. But you can't also now say, well, I mean, I said it only whether you said it only because of whatever, you still said it. I mean, you call
But
her a
yeah, I
child
can though.
molestation victim. You call her many
Yeah, I sure
things,
did. I did, but I'm not
and
denying
she's a
that.
trans woman,
But
right?
I'm not denying that.
But yet there's
And
nothing for you to take
yeah, it
accountability
has nothing to
for.
do with her being a trans woman. It has everything to do with what we discussed on the private on the side because she brought up things that we discussed on the private on the side and things about my children that everybody else didn't have
Hmm.
access to. So yes, I said it. And the
Yeah, you
fact
said she
that
was delusional for saying she was female. I mean, you said
no,
she was
that's not what I
the
said.
R word
That's
too.
not what I
I've
said.
seen the
That's
screenshots
not what
when
I
it
said.
happened, babe.
That's not what I said. And I'm the one who wrote it. And that's
Okay.
why I get mad because people act like there's accountability for shit that I didn't say. Everything that I said, I'll stand 10 toes down on. Yes, I called her a child molestation victim because she was a victim. It doesn't have anything to do with her being trans. So the whole, oh my gosh, she said that to a trans woman. I don't give a fuck who it is. Bitch, you called my children multiple names. You put my kids on blast for absolutely no reason because you thought I said something about your surgery. That wasn't me. Jules was there too.
Did
That was
I
not
say
me
something
that
about
said
her
that.
keloid pussy? Yes.
That was not
Yes.
me. I was not throwing shots at anybody's vagina. She came at me and my kids for absolutely no reason. Zero. Nada. So yes, she got caught when she got caught. Did I say that she was fucking stupid for putting, and I didn't say delusional, I said stupid. I said, bitch, you're stupid than a motherfucker for putting all over your story every
Delusional
other
for saying you're
day.
a female.
No, that's not what I said.
She used to
Well,
talk
then
about
what?
her fake period,
That's
so
not what I said.
I think she
No,
is a
that's not
little
what I said.
delusional.
I said she was stupid as fuck because she posted every single day about having a period. That's what I said. It was
And
all
that she
about
was
the
a
fact that she's
female.
alive. That's what I
Who?
said.
And for saying
Sky,
that she was female. Come on. Yes, you
Girl,
did.
it was not having to do with her saying she was female at all. It was for her
Oh my
lying to
god.
people and trying to convince people she was cis so bad that she's posting about a period every day. Because now, bitch, that's why you're getting clocked. And I don't regret saying that. Bitch, you're dumb.
Wait, who is this that was posting about?
Fucking Sky Leilani, the bitch who randomly called my kids out their names because Jamie said something about her coochie. But you want to post every day
Oh,
about having a menstrual cycle and then sit over here and talk about me and call me all kind of motherfucking birth givers, thank you, da da
She
da da
called you a
da.
bad
You
mother too.
smell.
I
She
remember
right.
this.
She told me I smell like copper, but bitch, you're sitting over here pretending to have a period every
Should have
single day
called her
on your
shit a rock
story.
pocket. No shit.
On your
Don't do
story.
that. That's
No.
what they call
No.
mine. I don't like that. I don't like that.
Okay, no, but Miss Piggy, you can't be talking about people smelling like copper and saying that they have a bloody coochie, and
But
then
then
you know.
sitting there pretending every single day. And then on top of that, like, I really hate that it was unprovoked. Like, I did not do anything to this lady. She came at me and my kids because somebody told her that I'm the one who said it. Mind you, in the screenshot, it said right above the text message, Jay Bala. That was Jamie's Snapchat. Never mind. I don't got
So,
a J in my fucking name.
Well,
so
this one
we
says your name, so can you blow it up?
Oh
Go
my
ahead.
God. Okay, so contains more. You have to be removed. You got a
Sis, can you
violation. You
read
can
it
come
to
back
us?
up.
Because it's so small.
Live
I
visibility
think
restricted for 10 minutes.
No, I'm talking about your
Um,
background. It's so small.
I
the
can't read
more
it
than
all.
that.
It's a lot, babe.
Well,
Damn.
then why
What
you
did
put it
she
up if it's so
say?
small?
He said, "Look here, you brick
Hmm.
ass, ugly ass, slut
slut.
ass, bum nothing ass bitch. Drop the address or shut the fuck up. You spoke on my children and my great parenting, so now it's over into your head in the grave, faggot. You're not a
Oh.
cisgender woman. You're a fucking delusion." She said she didn't say that. You're a fucking delusion. Like I said, I don't really talk about stuff and get into stuff, so I remember when I see shit because Sky was very distressed about it. And, me and Sky were really cool, and she sent me the screenshots. That's the only reason why I even speak on it because I'm like, you did say it.
Oh, wait a
But
minute.
you
Where did I
bringing
say
up?
she was delusional for saying that she was female?
It says
Because
you.
that's what you just said.
Oh, okay. Hold on. Let me help you out with implication. I don't think you know what comprehension is. It
Ah!
says you're not a cisgender woman. You're fucking. You're a fucking delusion.
Right. So where did I say
Meaning
she
you're.
was delusional for acting like she was a female? Because
I
that's
think
what
you
you
can
just
play
said.
semantics with those stupid ass people that be on your lives.
Well, but
But
it
I'm
is
not one of those people you can
semantics.
do. It's
But it
not
is
semantics. I
semantics,
think you'd
Bookie.
like it to
Get the
be.
story
It's pretty
Oh
correct.
my God.
clear.
Now it wants me to
Get the
remove.
story correct.
So
I'm
Wait.
sorry, baby.
So do
Come
y'all
back
think?
up.
Wait. So do y'all think trans women are females?
I think trans women are female, yeah, based on the neurology.
Yep.
Oh, more. Do you think trans women are females?
I think trans women are neurologically female and not anatomically female until they medically transition because at that point they'd have to be female.
Okay. Okay. Period. So
I
then she
think
would
I'm.
think that Leilani is a female then. So I don't think that. I don't think she
I
was
think
calling her
Mind
delusional
you,
for
mind
that.
I
you, there
think the
was a
point.
cutoff right there, babe.
I think that was just a whole read to get at somebody who was talking shit on someone's kids. Just like how I am when someone talks to my partner, everything's on the table. For more, it's if you talk about
I
her
just feel
kids,
like if we
everything's on the
shouldn't be
table.
arguing about this. She
I
was
think
talking
she can
about her
speak for
children.
herself.
She was
Right.
talking about
I think she can speak for
My thing
herself
is
though.
though, people keep talking about accountability. Girl, I don't give a fuck. I said what I said. If you feel like I'm transphobic,
Well,
that's fine. That's
I think
perfectly
it.
fine. I
I
don't
think.
care.
I
I
give you the
think.
pass. I give you the pass some more. I give you the pass, so it's okay.
Well, I think. I think that like one of the things that, and I was saying this yesterday. Like, if two trans women get into it, the first place they go is each other's womanhood. If two black women get into it, the first place they go is misogyny. If two black people get into it, the first place they go is anti-blackness. And I think that like the master's tools will never dismantle the master's house. But when you get in that emotional space, you want to go as low as you can, And so I don't know. Like I think if you're yelling misogyny at somebody and they yell back transphobia, y'all both fucked up. You know what I'm
Right.
Exactly.
saying? Like y'all
Right.
both
And
fucked up.
that's very much okay with me. And if
In
it's
the
not
Right.
okay with you,
beginning,
you don't have to be around me or in spaces that I'm in. It's simple.
Because we've
in the
all said
beginning
things that we
too, when
regretted.
Jules, hold on, baby. I feel like she can defend herself. Absolutely no shame. But I feel like in the beginning too, because I feel like this is the same thing you told me in alignment with what she told me when it first started the whole issue with y'all. One of the first things you told me yourself that you said was that she didn't leave the group or I'm sorry, you don't have to stop hanging around with us or you weren't clocked because of us. You were clocked because of such and such and such, but it wasn't because of us and blah 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 blah. But
Oh
that
yeah, because she
whole like
blamed.
initial,
Wait. You don't know that whole part of the story, so I feel like that's not
I'm
even up for you to
literally
speak on. Because she
I'm
sat
I'm
there on
literally
a phone
mentioning that
call.
part of the story. You're only
Jules,
qualifying
did
what I
she or
said.
did she not blame us for her getting clocked and being
Yes,
bullied?
and I
Because she
told her
said
you
she was
got
in
clocked because of the
trans
way you
spaces
look.
and lives.
But that's literally what I just said. You told me. I just said y'all stories matched up. I said you told me this, and she told me this. Which part?
Wait,
Which
were
part are you
y'all
confused on?
together when she got clocked? How?
Basically, like she was saying that because like we were holding certain debate topics that she was participating in, yada yada yada, that's why
Mm,
she was getting clocked and bullied, and that was the reason why she was putting like every single day that she was bleeding and doing all this other stuff. And other people besides myself were telling her like, girl, if you're sitting over here posting every day about this fucking menstrual cycle, like for one, it's defeating the message that we're trying to pass, that you don't have to have a menstrual cycle or a uterus to be a fucking woman. For two, it makes it look like you're lying even more because you got defensive because they're clocking you, and turn
Mm-hmm.
around and say every single day, literally every single day, that you're bleeding,
Mm-hmm.
you're menstruating,
And
and
I
da da da
see
da.
this. Yes, I
every
can
day.
vouch. I can vouch
Yes,
every
like for
day.
like a month.
Is she trying to convince them that she has cystic fibrosis?
No, she's
Or
trying to. She was saying that she's a cisgender woman. That's why
She
I
was
said
saying
that
it
she's
to
not
people on her
cisgender.
story. Like people, like I'll be joining her panel because she'll go into other lives and they'll be like, "Are you trans? We see you on this panel," and
It
da da
was
da,
more
stuff
than
like
just her
that.
story too. It
Okay,
was
but
real
can I say it
life.
I
wasn't
mean,
because of the
sis.
live she was in? It was because of. Come on, we cannot be sit here and be delusional. If you're Clocky or Bricky, that is okay. I have seen
No,
Skylar Lonnie, and I'm not even being shady. I have seen the way she does look. She does not. She passes to some people, but she don't pass to all, baby. And if
yeah,
you
I
on
think a
TikTok,
lot of us have a lot of confidence that they shouldn't have.
exactly. So like, I don't know why she's getting mad at other people.
But
For,
my
you need to
thing
self
is, you
reflect.
like you for no reason, mind you, no reason. I was not involved in the whole comment about like her bottom surgery. That doesn't even like, bitch. What am I? Why would I sit there and
Fresh
argue over
water. I thought
bottom
this was supposed to be
surgery?
about Amari.
Like, it really was, but it's, I don't know how to explain it. Like I was not involved. The bitch came at me, and she came at my motherhood, she came at my womanhood, she came at my children. Those are all just no-nos. And once you come for my children, that's the lowest level of hell for me. So if you feel like my response to that was transphobia, that's perfectly fine. Will I continue to say that that's why that was my response? Absolutely. Because when you go to hell, I go lower than hell. And it just is what it is. Again, if you feel like I'm transphobic, you don't want to hang around me because, oh, you are performative, you support the trans community, that you're transphobic, that's perfectly fine. Sweetie, I've heard it all. I don't give a damn. I will never give a damn. It is what it is. If you mention my kids, I'm going there every time.
Well, maybe
I
you
Okay,
can.
but like we all know
Oh,
oh
by
my god.
this long on
oh.
TikTok, it's never
Oh,
gonna
who
go
dropped
well if
her?
you go for a woman's
I
children.
don't
Like it's
know.
just gonna go left real quick. You know what I'm saying?
I
Auntie, who
That's not,
dropped
but
her?
that's not the only time though. Like even I don't even
Echo.
care for Amari, and I definitely didn't care for Ray Ray back then. I was on the live when I heard when she said the things she said. That's why when she said something to me that day, I came up in her live and had the conversation with her. Another moment where she put me in something and it was like, I heard that you heard, and I'm like, that's crazy because you I don't be around
I
enough for you to say you heard something.
I
I
just,
Saying
I
I
don't.
have a question. Shut up. Everybody just shut up,
Oh,
please.
Oh,
Look, yeah.
uh-uh.
Was Sky Leilani going through what she was going through because she was surviving Amari because he was being abusive to her?
Huh?
Yeah,
he
she survived
was,
Amari too.
yeah.
What the fuck?
Yeah, she survived
She was the
Amari
first
too.
person to tell me about him. I'm like,
Okay,
no
well,
shade.
I don't understand what that got to do with her being misogynistic.
Well, I think it
All
has
right.
something to do with her state of mind at the
Mm,
time.
okay, yes, I
I don't think
understand.
it justifies the shit that she said to
Mhm.
Amore, and I don't think the shit that she said to Amore justifies the shit that Amore said to her. You know,
Absolutely,
and
we all in the
so like
wrong.
I can look and see it, you know, and maybe it's because I'm not close with either of them that I can just be impartial about it and say like they were both wrong, you know,
Hmm.
and just leave it at that. Like, but but I don't have any background like of what happened or what was going on.
Well, I
right.
can
Um,
tell you this as
and
somebody who does.
I meant ovarian cyst when I said cystic fibrosis. Sorry, y'all.
I
No
I
think it's
shade.
thought
when a
you
pattern
just
has been
said.
established.
I
I
just
thought
think
she
it's
said
crazy.
I met ovarian cyst. I was like, what you mean you met
I
ovarian
meant
cyst?
like I said that
Girl, where she
that people
live?
because
I
when
know right.
they said that she was
Where you
posting.
from,
They
girl?
said she was posting every day about bleeding, and I'm like, did she have like cystic fibrosis? But I meant
Yes,
ovarian
and now
cyst
I can
or
understand
fibroid.
what y'all
I thought
meant
it was
that
polycystic ovarian
she was not
syndrome.
in a good state of mind. So I don't
She was
blame her
hyper
now.
vigilant. She was hyper vigilant around people knowing she was trans, and I can understand that. I've
But
had to go
that's
stop at
fine.
jobs. I
but do
completely
you think
understand.
that somebody who is that will be posting every day on social media and
You
just
don't know
doing
other
shit like
people's mental health is not yours, and that's the
I'm
thing
not
that
I'm
you
I'm
understand
not
growing up.
That is true.
okay. Okay. Well, I'm just trying to put two and two together.
Ooh.
No, I think you're trying
Well,
to.
I mean,
I think even that may
I
be
do think
true.
it matters that she was surviving Amari at the time, and it makes sense
Well, I
because
don't think she was
I think
surviving Amari at the time because part of the reason why she came for me and mine is because of what Amari told
that's what
her
I was about to say. It
about me.
makes sense because his MO is to turn women against each other. Like, and so it just like you just
It's
said what I
giving
was about
punk.
to,
It's giving
huh?
Ooh.
sissy. It's giving sissy. It's
His
giving punk.
MO
No.
is the turn. And so when Amore like said it just before I said it, like it makes sense because if she was dealing with him at the time, he was probably in her ear about Amore because that's what he does. Like y'all had to have been in the VC with us when Sunshine and Kari finally like talked um about the shit. It's like, oh girl, he was saying the same thing to me about you. Oh, well, he was saying the same thing to me about you. You know what I'm saying? And so he'll get over here and run his ear in one woman's mouth, and he'll get over here and he'll run his ear in another woman's mouth. And it seems like he likes to turn trans women and women in general against each other.
He's
And
messy.
no, he's narcissistic.
I think they
Messy,
were
a
cool at
messy
first
narcissist.
too, but when that whole threat shit happened, the whole threats back and forth when they stopped being cool and stopped being friends, and then shit goes around where it's, oh well, I guess you really are a bitch if you thought that was a threat. Like it's just certain things that have been said, but I'm just like, that is that not true? I mean, what are we, then it's, oh well, that's not what I was mean. I was saying like a bitch, not like a bitch, like a woman. Like it gets real weird with that, and it's like, oh, can we just own
Well,
it?
well,
There's no rules in an argument, though.
I said, girl, please,
Yes, it is when you're not when you're
just
a cis woman. There are.
I
There's
said,
no
girl,
rules in an
please, like
argument.
a very trans woman, girl, please, when me and Amari were arguing. He said I misgendered him.
Wait, so hold on. Okay, I'm trying to understand.
Wait, I
I
So,
want
don't
you to know, Jules, when you're
understand.
defending her too, you're only qualifying what's being said because that means you know it to be true. Then
what do you mean?
you're saying, well, there are no, but there's
Wait,
no rules.
is it supposed to
Like
be transphobic to call a man a bitch all of a sudden?
I guess, bro.
a trans man when you're
Fuck
arguing with
that.
him,
That
you
means
said, I guess you really are a bitch. I guess
So
you
well. I
if
really
mean,
are
you
a bitch
put
if you
your
took it as
hand,
a
if you
threat.
saying you gonna put your hands on a woman, you're a bitch.
What the
For
fuck?
Simple.
I'll go one step further.
for saying
Amari
that
is a
you're gonna have
bitch.
someone to attack him.
Amari is a
Oh,
bitch, though.
Excuse
Amari is
me?
a bitch.
You see
She's
what I
a
mean?
bitch.
People,
She's
I don't
always been a
know.
bitch. With or without
You
hitting
know,
women,
you know how you
with
gonna
or
feel.
without
I
the
was
threat,
threatened
she's a
first.
fucking
okay.
Mind you, I
bitch.
was
I'll say that
threatened
shit to your face.
twice. I was
She's always
threatened
been a
Yes,
T,
bitch.
are you
twice.
there?
I was
threatening a
threatened.
woman with
I was
children
threatened
is very off
twice.
limits.
I was threatened twice. I was threatened to be DOX'd. I was threatened to be attacked.
After?
I
Oh
was
my
threatened to be
god.
pistol whipped. I was threatened all type of shit. But when I
Are you
say
serious?
you don't want to, Jules, I
She
swear to
is so.
God, I
I
never
was
said
there.
a
I was
fucking
there the
cup.
entire
Bruh,
time.
like these people were threatening me so many times, and you like the thing is,
Darion was there too.
everybody's not afraid of the word transphobia, babes. Like I really don't care. You can't sit here and tell me
Because you're
it's
stressing yourself out
transphobic.
about it.
It's trans.
It's just because somebody's yelling transphobia, if they can't explain what's transphobic, then that shit doesn't matter.
Well, hold on, Casey, because if I'm saying it's the truth, and the thing that I said was the truth about her.
About who, Amore?
Yeah, from what I said. Were you not here a minute ago when we were talking
No,
about it?
I was just doing my
No,
count.
and
I
I
was
still
just
don't
counting my.
care. It
I
is
was
what
just
it
counting
is.
my.
Like
I was just
the
counting my
whole, oh,
register,
if
so I
you get
didn't pay attention
threatened,
to the
you
part.
can't counteract because then it's transphobic. Like you're like slowly unaliving what the word actually fucking means.
Yeah,
I
Honestly,
was threatened.
so
I was threatened multiple times. The safety of my children was threatened multiple times. But because I said you're a bitch, I'm transphobic, and I'm supposed to give a damn. Girl, when it comes to
This
these
all happened
babies, I don't
after.
care.
wait a minute,
When it comes, what do you
Belly,
mean
what
it was not
happened?
after? Yes, it was because it
I
was
said
on the
it was happened
phone.
after.
Wait. What did Amore supposedly do that's transphobic? Give me exacts, please.
No shade, I'm not relitigating everything. I just had a conversation about she
Supposedly
owned the
telling
three
somebody
things that we
you
were
was
talking
No.
gay.
about.
I just finished doing my. I mean, I literally just got done doing my
it's
till.
giving bullshit.
Yeah,
I
like if
literally
you
just
can't
showed a
explain
whole
it,
screenshot. I just showed
then
a
I
whole
seen.
screenshot
I
a
see her
mile
send the
long.
message.
But
I see her send the
Jules,
I
you
didn't
message.
can't
see
be
it.
the
I was
standout. No
busy
shade.
doing
You
my
can't be the
till.
standout. You
What's
can't be the
crazy?
standout for
What's
people.
This is
crazy
no,
was
no.
Jules
Hold on.
was there, and
This
KT
is
already
being from
seen
somebody who
everything you
lived
thought you
through.
had to
I was there.
offer. So it
I
is what
was
it
threatened
is.
by Amari and Darion too. So I don't understand what
And I don't care for either one of them.
I
Okay.
mean,
okay.
I
So
know
I'm
Amore.
saying
Okay.
Amore
I'm
can
That
saying
doesn't
fucking
change
as
the
say that. Are
truth.
you kidding?
as somebody who has survived Amari, I'm saying what she did was not transphobic and it was very much deserved.
And you're the deciding authority was on what's transphobic because you've
I was
experienced something
there.
with
I
him.
was there. I'm a
What
trans
you having an
woman. I
experience
was
doesn't change
there.
what transphobia means. That
What
like
do
I
you,
don't understand that.
what do
I'm
you
sorry. Wait a minute.
mean?
Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Why are you asking them to define what transphobia means when you even show what the supposed
I,
proof is that
I didn't.
Amore was
No, no, no.
transphobic?
I didn't ask him to define what
Transphobia
transphobia
means
means.
dissonance or
What I'm saying
dislike
is,
towards trans people. So how
no, no,
was
no.
me
I'm
calling him
not.
a bitch dissonance or
Can
dislike
we
towards
just
the trans
acknowledge
community? I'm
that something
confused.
can be deserved and transphobic?
That's
Sure.
what. That's. I mean, initially that's what I was saying in the very beginning. But shit get lost because we getting a little fanned out. But my thing is, like I said at the outset of bringing this up, it's fine to say I can agree that both of them are wrong, which is what I said to you on that panel that day. So I don't know what the confusion is.
Mm-hmm.
I said it consistently, but what I'm saying is it becomes a pattern when the first thing you do when you get mad as a trans person is say these same things.
Well, it depends on why they're doing it.
I'm not of the well. I'm sorry, Casey. I'm not you. I'm not of the church of because I'm cool with someone. I'm gonna brush it under the rug. I'm not like
Right.
that.
No, I'm not saying that. I'm saying it depends on what's going on.
Okay,
For
so like,
example,
have you ever noticed the pattern was like the kids, right? So if it becomes a pattern with the mother to continuously
I don't know
bringing
because I
up
don't talk about people's
toddlers,
children.
yeah, but that's the thing though.
But if a bitch be transphobic,
But
I might.
don't try to justify it on either side. Then just be like
I didn't
both
try
is
to justify
wrong when you see
anything.
it.
One
I've
person
only seen
said,
Because
Amore.
it's been a pattern that all these motherfuckers want to keep bringing up people's babies and expecting them to be exempt because they're trans. That's real weird.
Yeah,
That's real
I've
weird.
only seen
I don't know.
I've
I
only
haven't
seen
said
Amore
that
go
though,
at
so I
somebody.
don't know.
I only seen Amore go after somebody really hard
You've
when
done
they
it.
bring up
I'm
her
saying
kids.
that
That's
every
it.
person that you
You haven't
like
seen me do
talk,
that.
every person,
Well,
not you. I'm not accusing you of that, but
I
I'm
thought you
saying
said
like
me. I
you're
was like,
making
yeah,
it
you've
seem
never seen
like
me do that.
and I'm not claiming that. I'm just saying that every single person that you try to bring up, oh, like you said this and this is a pattern. Well, obviously it's a pattern to know that somebody's a mother, to apparently get to
I
know me
don't
because
understand what
these are
we're
people who
arguing
knew me
about
off the
because
app.
Amor,
Because
you
I feel like there's
obviously
like
know that the shit that you said was transphobic, and
T, and it is
so
what it is.
why are we arguing about it? Like it happened. Amor seems not interested at all in apologizing for it. I don't know that I would be apologizing for it if they were coming for my kid either.
I
You
don't
know
Exactly.
what I'm
think.
saying?
Well, that's not
Like,
what I'm looking for. I don't. At least for myself, I'm not looking for that.
Then what's the point?
okay, but
But
okay,
The whole
well,
thing.
Katie, because you need an explanation, I'm gonna grant you that, even though you're not a part of the party. She commented back to me and said, "I don't think I owe accountability for anything," and then that's when I wanted to say something because you saying you don't owe accountability for anything because you didn't do anything wrong. That seems to me that you're not owning and naming that you were transphobic.
I
That
don't
seems
think
to me
Amore
that you're
did
saying
anything
that it
wrong.
It's not.
wasn't.
It's just saying that
I don't think Amore did anything
I
wrong.
don't
Because
owe
no,
anybody
Hold on,
accountability
In
or an
which situation,
apology.
KT?
I
In
don't.
which
Okay,
situation?
okay. Here's an example, right? Because
No, no,
Amore
no,
and I
not
talked about.
example.
No, no.
Specifically, what you're talking
I'm
about
giving
right
it to you right
now.
now. I'm giving it to you right now. Right? Okay. So, for
Mm-hmm.
example, Amore knows how I feel about people going at my partner, right? Even though Amore doesn't like
Mm-hmm.
it, right?
Mm-hmm.
She and I have had a long conversation about it, right? That's not
Mm-hmm.
her. That's not how she gets down. She do one on the panel. Fine, cool. It is what it is. But she knows if somebody go to my partner, I'm going to go after the fucking kids. I'm gonna go wherever the hell I know the person gonna be sensitive at.
Right.
Same thing with the more. If you
Mm-hmm.
go at her, I've only seen her talk like that when somebody goes at her kids. Other than that, she don't give a fuck. So
Mm-hmm.
don't go at her kids, and she won't do whatever shit she feels like she needs to do. It's simple.
I say ever, like you'll literally never catch me coming sideways like that at anybody unless they come for my kids. And at that point, there is not a level, there's not a person, an individual that is exempt to anything. And like I said, you're pointing out that it's a pattern that you said this, but it's like we're missing the fact that it's a pattern to continue bringing in toddlers, infants. I done had my babies that were brutally taken from this fucking planet from me, brought up, all type of shit. But we're not bringing up that pattern because that's some sadistic, sick shit.
And in fact, Amor, correct me if I'm wrong here, right? When we were disagreeing about that, right, and we still disagree on it, did I ever say anything bad about your kids?
Ever. And I was very clear about that because everybody
Yeah.
who knows me or has ever experienced anything around me
And,
knows that I only go there. I don't even go there when I feel like myself is threatened, right? But when people start talking about coming to my house and doing this and doing that in front of my kids, and they start making fun of my kids that were taken from me, or they start wishing that my kids would be taken off this planet by something. These are, my oldest is 4. They can't protect themselves.
Are
So
you saying
again,
Sky said that to you?
we're pointing out one pattern, but we're not pointing out the
Are you,
other.
hold on, are you saying Sky said that to you or something?
No, I'm just saying that
Oh, well, I only mentioned
Sky,
Sky, so I don't know
Amari,
anything
and the
about any
one
of
other
that.
person that I've ever got into it like that on this app, that anybody can say that anything was ever transphobic for me, it was all the same thing. It was all the same thing. Shit escalated until it got up to my children. And I put that on my babies in heaven. Every single time my children get brought up, I don't care. All my morals, values, everything I believe in goes out the fucking window because guess what I believe in first? My motherhood, my children. So that's my 2-year-old. I'm sorry if y'all hear her. But I don't play that. And it's not that I'm like saying that I wasn't transphobic. I'm aware of that. Here you go.
But the
It's not,
pattern is if they
but
go at her kids, she's going to go
exactly.
wherever the
Hold,
fuck she thinks is going to hit them.
KT, if she, I feel like
I
if
can
she
talk.
can talk for herself.
But what I'm saying is, yeah, it's not that I'm not taking accountability. I'm saying that there's no further accountability that I'm going to take. I'm not gonna apologize. I feel like this. If you feel like it was targeted towards you, you cannot have my medicine. No, no. Hold on.
I'm just
Mhm.
saying I stand with them more.
You're fine.
So
You said what?
I'm just saying I stay with them more because I know what that shit's like.
Yeah, I know what plenty of things are like, but right is right, wrong is wrong. And also, I'm an adult, so I don't have anyone here to speak for me because I can speak for myself. I think we should all be creative enough to speak for ourselves.
I mean,
I
look.
think
My thing
she's
is,
doing
I'm
a
just
good
taking.
job of speaking for herself.
Yeah, I just
Right.
think she
I don't
can
think
speak
she
for
needs
herself.
like
I'm
8
just saying I
people
stand with her
talking.
more.
Right. I'm
I
happy
don't
for
think she did a
you.
single damn thing wrong.
I'm gonna
I'm
say is
happy for your
yes,
revelation.
exactly that. I don't feel like I did anything wrong, especially because I know where I stand. I know where my morals, values, beliefs stand in. All I'm gonna say is it goes out the window. And if you feel like that's me not taking accountability, that's just how you and everybody else who feels the same way is gonna have to
No,
feel.
I see. Now we're
Because I'm
changing
not.
things a little bit. No, I'm talking about when I specifically said what I said earlier, and then you messaged me. I mean, not messaged me. Whatever it's called in the comments, when you tagged somebody and then said that, and I was like, well, okay. Well, now you're saying you did nothing. One thing is saying, okay, I see this. Like we can't say I'm willing to acknowledge everything, and then we're like, oh, well, never mind. Oh no, I didn't do anything wrong. Never
Yeah,
mind.
but you can acknowledge
Everything is
that it was
great.
wrong without taking accountability for it.
I
Ciao.
mean, not really. I mean, when you
Yeah,
admit
like
that
what
it
are we
was
talking
wrong,
about?
that's taking accountability for it.
Right.
Because the thing is, I feel like accountability it means like that I'm somewhat apologetic for the things that I said to the individual, and I'm not.
That's not necessarily accountability. Accountability is that you acknowledge it and it was wrong.
Okay,
Um,
so
Mhm.
bam, that's the accountability. It was wrong. It was meant to be wrong.
and
It's called a false gesture.
saying I'm not going no further than that is to me.
Right.
I don't know. Like I don't know. I'm gonna mind my business. Um, because I like Sky, but I don't really have like a super like close relationship with her. So
Mhm.
I don't know what went on. I don't have any. I don't have. I'm just gonna shut up because I don't have no.
It was one of those like those things where because it was really just the beginning that she told me about because she was really distressed about it. Where I mean, just like she said already earlier, there was like she wanted to withdraw because people can get clocked, all of that stuff, and then of course people use that as an opportunity essentially to say what Jules said a minute ago about the girl. And I would imagine if these people are people you call your friends and in a moment because of whether you think they're being ridiculous or not, you immediately turn to treating someone like that. I mean, yeah, I'm probably gonna think all of you it's some other shit going on. Because in my head, if one of my friends are feeling something, they being weird, or I think what they doing is stupid, I don't immediately go to insulting them and calling them names or calling them clocky. Especially if I call myself their friend and I'm in close association with them in group chats, sending news and shit. That don't make sense to me. But that part, I wasn't there for. But I'ma just say that to cover that to underscore that whole everything because that's weird. I don't know if that's a young thing or what.
Okay,
Well, this chat didn't turn out to be what it was supposed to be about.
right. I was about to say,
Because we.
and wait. I can take accountability for. Well, let me reframe this. I can admit that what I said to Sky was wrong, but that's as far as it's gonna go. As far as what I said to Amari, I can't imagine how me saying that he's a bitch is wrong. I don't know.
Um. I don't even know like what happened with Amari. Oh, but
Basically, all the other girls in the group chat were saying that they were scared because Amari and Darion were really aggressive towards them. And when I said something, so I was like, hey, like we have like this little friend group, and we're planning on doing things outside of parasocially. We should not fall out over something that can be fixed. And basically, I don't know. All the other girls were quote unquote scared to stand up, and I was like, well, I don't really give a fuck. I'm gonna say something. They both went off on me. They both threatened me. Um, I was called out of my name, etc. I was told that people would pull up to my house where my kids lay their head. So
Also, also, isn't Charlotte? Because I was saying this before you got in here. Because this is how. Because I'm fair. When I was saying to Shiloh in the comments, I was saying I don't like him. Not because of all just the transphobia, but isn't it your child? He said that your child needs to go get mutilated or something like that. Or have SRS or something like that.
yeah, he said more than that.
Yeah, yeah, but I say
He
because
was
I
like,
remember that you said that one time. I
yeah,
was like, oh yeah, I already didn't
yeah.
like
I
him,
was
but
on
this
a
is disgusting.
debate panel with Shyler, Christy, like all of the big
oh,
GCs, and
Mm.
they heard one of my children make a noise in the background because again, my oldest is only 4, so obviously if they're here, you're gonna hear them. And we were talking about children transitioning and sports and all type of things. And then Charlotte said something about if my son came up and asked me to cut his PP off, he would I would allow it.
Yeah, that was completely inappropriate, and that's why I said I don't like him. Like that's weird.
And
oh,
then I have another
That's very
screen
predacious to
recording.
me. Because
And
what
then
child gets SRS? Let's be so fucking for real.
and then
Let's not
that
get
was the point.
ridiculous.
Well, the thing was we were talking about like sports, right? And it moved to like how certain individuals never experience like a male or female puberty because of puberty blockers.
Mm.
And Charlie asked me like, would you let your kids? And I was like, well, if it was like really needed, you know what I mean, I would let my kids go through this. But that's between the child, the medical professional, and the parent. And then I think he was like intoxicated, and he started screaming about how I was a horrible parent, how I was abusive because I followed this ideology. Um, yeah, Charlie, you always play half the fucking clip. And then how what else did you say? You referred to my child as my dickless son.
wait, no.
So yeah, and then I have a whole bunch of messages after where a bunch of people. First of all, I have a whole bunch of clips. Second of all, I have a message after where a whole bunch of people were messaging me on Shyler's behalf, GCs that were messaging me saying that they hoped my fucking 4-year-old toddler was raped
Oh God.
because of that fallout.
And that's why I don't
So
tolerate them. That's why I said people having debates with them is just so senseless to tell. One, because they're evil and they don't give
Yeah,
a shit.
that's why I
But
don't
the
deal
things
with
I've heard them
GC.
say is just insane. I will say Shyler is
Mm-mm.
an absolute asshole, but besides that comment, I haven't seen them lately be as absolutely unhinged as a lot of them are. Like a lot of them are very unhinged. Like even one time I talked to Christy. Is it Christy that had the baby? Is she from New York? It's Christy,
Christy,
Yes.
right?
yeah, she's from New York.
She was on live
So
one time and she was breastfeeding her baby. And I just said it was inappropriate. She was like, oh, it's inappropriate because I'm a woman and I can nurse me. I was like, yeah, I see what you're doing. I'm not saying it's
she just had a
inappropriate to
baby?
breastfeed your baby when you need it, but you're on a live. We're trans women debating the topic about how we're not women, and the baby's literally suckling. It's almost like you have the fucking mic right there. I was like, it's bad form. It's just inappropriate.
She's
The setting is
like
inappropriate.
mukbang breastfeeding.
Like, bitch, like, get off of the live and tend to your child.
Right. Like it's not inappropriate because it's inappropriate to
To feed
breastfeed
your
in
child.
any
Right.
situation. It's
It's the
What?
setting.
inappropriate because
Using your
get off the
baby,
fucking
ma'am,
live and
is
go breastfeed.
wrong.
Right. Like, what you gonna go to an interview? Like, come on, let's not be ridiculous. Certain settings it would be inappropriate.
I don't think so.
Using your baby as a prop, ma'am, and while
Yeah,
you're talking about
exactly.
trans people and saying that they're
Exactly.
not women and using it to
Yeah.
be like, you
And
could
the
never
topic
It,
be
had
I
to do
think
with
gay.
it's
that.
I think it's icky for reasons other than baby breastfeeding. You know, like
Exactly.
I
Right.
think that
But you know,
if a
then they
baby
try to
is
reduce
hungry
everything
and needs
down.
to eat, like
insinuating,
mama
I
should
feel
whip her
like
titty
too,
out. But
mid debate insinuating that I would
I
let my
can't,
child
Auntie. Stop.
I'm
that I
serious.
yes you
Like
can.
wherever the baby
Hold
is
on.
hungry is where you breastfeed. Like babies get hungry.
No, for real. What you said, Amor?
Go ahead, Amor.
Oh, I was sharing the live out too because now we want to lie. You literally
Yeah,
said
I
you.
remember when he
It
said
was
that.
so bad that people were like messaging me, telling me they were calling CPS because you were making it seem like I was actively abusing my fucking children. Just because you never told anybody to message me, they were messaging me based off of what you said.
So
And you
I don't know
verbatim
anything
said, I would
about.
let my child, you said, if my child, my 4-year-old child, came to me and said that they wanted this, I would let my child go on puberty blockers and get SRS. A fucking
No,
4-year-old.
I
Where the
said if
fuck?
I was your child, I was talking about myself. I wasn't talking about your kid.
You
And
said
I
if
don't
you
know
were my
anything for.
child?
So this is the first information I'm knowing about people messaging you. This is the first time you've told me that. I didn't send
Yeah, because I
anybody to
haven't
message
talked to you
you.
since because you're blocked on everything because you said disgusting shit
Yeah, I didn't
about
say
my
anything about that
parenting.
like
Well,
that
they
to
You
you
definitely
or
shouldn't
did.
be
about your kid.
messaging
But
us.
I did. But I want to make this very clear. I did not tell anybody
You don't have
to
to tell
message you.
somebody to do
It
that.
don't matter.
Well, then
If you're
wait,
sitting
but
there
then you
framing it
should
as
have
if like
wait,
I'm
but
a
then you
terrible
should have told
mother,
me. Either you
why
should
would
have
I
told
tell
me, or Miss
you?
Piggy could have told me. Auntie
So
Wata,
you
who's
can
cool
say
with,
some
well,
more
not cool
heinous
with Nate,
shit about
but
my
like
fucking
we got
toddler.
plenty of discourse. If you would have told me that, I would have checked that
I
shit.
don't even have Discord.
No, I'm saying I have Discord.
You would
Like,
have checked people telling me that my child needs to be
yes, because
raped.
I told no, I didn't
You
tell
would have checked
nobody to
people
talk to you.
telling me that they now need to call
Mia Moore,
CPS
this
on
is
me
the
because I'm
first you
actively
said that to
abusing
me.
my child
Yeah, this
by
is the first.
allowing
I didn't know
them.
nothing about people calling CPS on you. This is brand new information to me.
I knew
I
about it,
This
and
did
I
was
wouldn't
not
even talk to
encourage
her.
that.
Like, what do
I
you
right.
did
What
not.
the
mean?
fuck?
But what I'm saying is, and I get it. Mia Moore don't want to talk to me, but she could have told other people through our common
No, you
channels.
know
Let's
what's
not.
crazy? You know what's crazy, Shyler? I honestly cleared the whole situation because for a while now, since I said it on a live that you requested for me up and was like, what's the tea with this? What's the tea with that? You want to know why I left it alone? Not because I'm not still pissed about the situation or the outcome of the situation, all these people messaging me about my children who I live and breathe for, but because I'm also carrying children to term right now. So that's what the fuck I'm focused on.
Okay, but I didn't know that. Oh, here's
That's
Charlie.
perfectly
Speak
fine.
of the devil, and she shall appear. Bring Charlie up here. And Charlie,
Uh-uh.
if Christy is up,
Mm-mm.
somebody text Christy
Right.
because they were both
Yeah,
there,
let's
and I
not get
never said any of
ridiculous.
that shit.
Yeah,
Let's
let's
not
not
get
get
Okay.
ridiculous.
crazy.
Let's not get ridiculous. You're only
Yeah,
up here for
no,
one
no, fuck
purpose.
that. We ain't having a
But no,
fucking
Mia
church
Moore,
life. Fuck that.
if you would
You're
have
up here
told
for
me
one.
people were messaging you, I would have checked that shit
Get that
But
old busted
immediately,
hoe
but it
down
or
wasn't
there.
at
checked. I
least,
put it up.
or
I literally put it up on it. Like I think his name is Jaden. Do you know Jaden or
the
what's his
trans
name?
man.
Yes.
Put it up on Jaden's what? Jaden didn't
I
message me
literally
about
put
that.
multiple things up on there, and you were in there. It was
Nah,
a whole bunch of
Jaden
people
never told me
speaking for
that.
you. Yes, it was. Yes, it was. Because again, I was put on a panel, dogpiled by a bunch of fucking GCs,
Okay,
and because
we're
they
talking about
couldn't
who
come
was
for the
messaging
debates,
you.
because they. What do you mean? Who was messaging me? Hold on. Let me pull up
You
the
said other
screenshot.
people were messaging you on
Yes.
my behalf, which I
Yes,
never
yes.
told
This is
people to
this is
do.
what people were messaging me about,
Right, and I'm
right?
saying I
Let's
didn't
put up
tell
the
people to do
tea.
that.
You don't have to tell people to do that. If you're sitting there making it seem like I'm actively abusing my children because I quote
I
unquote
didn't
support the
say
trans
that. I was
community,
talking about
like that's real
myself.
weird.
I literally was talking about myself. I never said anything about your kids. I was saying, well, wait a minute, because we were talking about gender affirming care in sports, and we were talking about you. That's what was the crux of the argument was, right? And then I was like, well, wait a minute, you're okay with other people's kids doing this, and then I said, well, Mia Moore, if I was your kid, X, Y, and Z, that's what was said. Yeah, Failer. I haven't talked to Failer in months. If you or somebody else would have
And fuck
DM'd
that
me this
bitch ass
shit,
fucking Faylord.
yeah, like if you would have DM'd me this shit or had gotten it through proper channels, I would have checked Failure.
Hey,
But
hey,
I
wait,
didn't
wait,
know
hey,
about that.
hey, Sean, I got a question. Are you good with Faylord?
No, I haven't talked to Failure in months. I haven't even
Okay,
Mm.
seen him.
I'm just wondering.
Who's that?
I'm not putting this on you. I'm just
Yeah,
wondering
Who's
because
I don't
you got me.
platform Failure. I haven't seen
Oh my
him.
Hold on.
god.
I'm not putting this on you. I just want you to
But
know this, and
somehow, but somehow
I
everybody is
have the
so
proof. That
like confused when I trip
Who
the
is
fuck
Mia
out.
that?
Moore,
wait a
It
minute,
comes
Mia
to
Moore,
my
no,
Skyler,
dead ass.
babies.
No,
Skyler.
Like,
Mia Moore,
no, I don't give a
Bible
like.
on my
I
hand.
want to say this, bro. Like, I don't give a
Laura,
fuck
you keep
what the
talking.
fuck you're mad at me about. Like, do
I'm not
not
mad
bring
at
up my
you.
children. Do not. You brought up my children. That's what started the whole bring up Amore's kids fucking flow. It was a downflow from there. And I'm sorry, but it's like I'm trying not to yell, I'm trying not to shout because
No, I
I'm a black
got you, but
pregnant
I
woman
wasn't
and I
talking
really
about
don't
your
feel like getting my
kid.
blood pressure up there. These people already looking at me like I'm seeking
No, no, no,
medication I
no.
don't
I
need.
wasn't
So
talking
I'm
about
trying to
your
say this
kids,
as
but that's
calmly as
not what the
possible.
situation was. This is
You
the
did
first
literally
time you've
say that if
told
my
me.
child asked me to get SRS, which is sexual reassignment surgery,
Yes,
I would
I was
allow them
asking
to
you a
do
question
so.
if I was your child. That's literally
That's
how
like
I was
talking what I
phrasing
allow
that
my
shit.
4-year-old. You know what?
Like, what are
If
we
you can
talking
find
about
that
here?
You're
inappropriate,
not even
something's wrong with
right.
you.
Like I don't understand how you're not understanding that.
All
And
right,
again, like
clearly,
my
wait.
children didn't need to be brought into it. Like I get that you're anti-trans, cool beings, but if we're sitting here having a debate between adults,
No,
my children
you
should have
brought
never
it
got into
up,
it.
Mia Moore.
Oh my god!
Wait,
Yeah,
I
she
Jay,
can
brought
bring
up
up her
Taylor
children.
sent
children.
Wait a
you.
second. I didn't bring up my children. I brought up the children who transitioned earlier, who have never experienced a male or female puberty playing in sports.
Right.
That's what I
And
brought
then it was
up.
like, oh, I wouldn't do it with my kids. And then that's when
Yes,
I
because you
asked the
asked me if I would
question.
let my kid get SRS.
Okay.
What the
All
fuck?
right. Clearly, this was what, more than a year ago? This was what, pushing 18 months
Oh, here
almost?
we
No,
go.
it wasn't. It was
Clearly.
last March, babe. I haven't even been on TikTok for a full year yet.
Babe,
Please
that's
stop.
almost two. It
It
was
was
not
last
last
March.
month. It's been way
Yes,
more
it
than a
was.
year. It's
No, it
been
was
way
last
more
March.
than a
I was
year.
not on TikTok at all in the year of what was last year, 2025 or in
Yeah.
2024. I was not on TikTok. I barely downloaded the app TikTok in
Okay. I'll
2024.
I'll give you the grain of salt. I'm telling you, it's been more than a year.
No, it has not.
Okay. All right. We just gonna
I
agree
can
to
pull up
disagree.
the receipts from when I filed a report on your
Can
ass.
That's fine. That's fine. And I'm
I ask
still
you a
waiting on this
question?
alleged lawsuit. But
Charlotte, can I ask you a question?
oh, what's up,
Do
Belly?
you still think it's appropriate though?
Still think what's appropriate? GAC on kids?
The question. The
What
question that was
question?
asked. Are you okay?
GAC.
What question?
The question you asked about her children, the SRS.
I wasn't asking about her question. I said if I was her child. That's literally how I phrased the question.
And she told you, she said to the president that she had a child, right?
Yeah.
What?
Okay. So are we still confused on the correlation or are we just playing stupid?
No, nobody's playing stupid. But irrespective of what you're talking
When you say
about,
if I were your child, right? If I were your child and I asked to cut my thing off. So at that point, you know that I have a 4-year-old boy
wait, you
and you're
disclosed that to me.
asking
I
me.
didn't know that. You
Yes,
chose to
yes,
disclose
I
that.
disclosed that
Okay.
well prior to that. Everybody knows that because you hear my fucking kids in the background all the time. It's kind of hard not
I
to hear
didn't
two
know the gender
toddlers.
of your kids till you told me, Mia Moore.
Yes, but
And
you
I
still
still
asked the
wasn't referring
question,
to them.
and you still asked the
Listen,
question.
listen. Charlie
So
is in
who
the
were you
comments. She
referring
says she don't
to?
want to come up. Charlie was there. We've been
Who were you
rehashing this for
referring
all.
Shut
to?
up.
Who were you referring to? Like that makes no sense. Oh, if I was your child, but somehow you're not referring to my
Oh, the
child.
mods are
I
not
I
having it tonight.
Oh, absolutely not. Because you know how I am about. You know how I am. I have to say to myself, I don't be around, but I don't like the foolishness. I can't stand the BS foolishness. I hate that. It's so weird. It is so weird. And then it's like because I feel like right, if this was a trans person saying this to someone like Christy, how quick would they have pushed predation on them?
Look, wait,
They would have
wait.
done
That
it
was
in a
my
minute.
point. That was my point.
It's
Because
no shame.
somebody asked. I'm not gonna name names, but somebody that was a trans individual asked Christy, like, "Well, how's your pregnancy going? You might need to calm down because your cortisol levels are gonna go up or whatever." And they demonized it, made it seem like that trans person was so predatory. But we have a grown individual, and no
Exactly.
shade, like we have a
It's
grown
weird.
individual
Anything a
Okay,
trans person
I
does is
got, I got,
crazy.
that
I got another
that's
example.
asking
So,
about a child's genitalia directly, my child's genitalia. You said your child, right? So who are my children?
I have another
Hmm.
example or more. Christy accused me of saying some bad things about her kids when I never said shit about her kids. And
Oh Lord.
this was within 2 weeks. This was like maybe 2 weeks ago at the most. Just made a baseless shit saying I said shit on her kid. I never said anything about her kid.
Well, they love to
Like
accuse you of
she is
saying
one of
shit.
those people.
Oh yeah.
You know she stays up all night looking up trans stuff. Like she is really
Mm,
unhinged. Like I promise you, she'd be up there
I
like
don't know
writing
why
notes and
people
cliff
don't
notes.
see it. Like, I don't know why the people who
She's
are
a
around
nut.
her don't see how
mm.
fucking unhinged she is.
She's
Like,
very preoccupied with like
she's
I look at her
obsessed with
reposts.
trans people.
Every
Okay, I
repost is
have a
something about trans
question.
people.
But
I was
these are
scrolling the
the
other day,
Hmm?
and you know how it just like if you're scrolling, it just flips you by lives, and you're in the hallway automatically. I
Mm-hmm.
heard some lady arguing with Martha, and they said something about they were talking about children, and the lady said you would know that if you had children, and Martha didn't say anything back about that. Does she not have a child? Did she lie about that? I'm just asking. I don't know.
Yeah, she lied.
I don't
She
know.
did?
Yeah,
Auntie,
nobody would hit
I don't
that.
know
There's no
them well
way.
enough.
I mean, I
This
Miss
little
assumed
Christian,
Water.
she
that.
crazy.
Okay, so here's the thing. I'm gonna be so honest. Like, as a parent, I assumed with Martha that either she's blatantly lying about having a child, or we need to help that child get out of that house, because this is the
Right.
Right,
same
right,
individual that said that she would rather her child be SA'd than
Mm-hmm.
transitioned.
Yep.
right.
So
That's
either
Auntie
scary
she's
as
Water.
lying
fuck.
and she doesn't have a kid,
Yeah. Who's calling my name?
or
Also,
she
It's
does
also,
have a
me.
kid.
you got to remember too. She said that she had a whole bunch of
I came up to ask you a specific
CSAM.
question.
She
Okay,
also
who
said
is
she had a
Who?
that?
bunch of CSAM on her phone.
I can't see the.
Who's the
That's
Oh,
person?
Heaven.
Heaven.
Yeah, I just came up to ask you a specific question.
Oh,
Okay, what's
okay,
up?
sister.
Um, is do you mind or would it be okay for me to add you to Black Trans Talk University as a professor?
Oh, sure.
Okay,
That sounds
that's all I wanted
fun.
to know. All right, thanks.
What's she
Alrighty.
gonna teach?
Anything, bitch. I'm smart. What you gonna teach?
Whatever, girl. That's not even what I was trying to ask, girl.
Mm-hmm. I teach the same thing that I was teaching when Fulton County Schools was paying me to teach, bitch. History. How about that?
I had to leave.
You were teaching like a little bit of every subject,
I
I'm
bitch.
had to
teaching
leave. I had to
English
leave
language arts and social
Georgia.
studies.
I started looking at the schools in Georgia, and it was just we moved.
Oh,
We had to relocate.
Oh
I didn't
wow.
hear that. She said your schools ain't shit.
Well,
No, not in Fulton County.
um, I don't know. Like, there are people who have gotten some pretty good educations, and there are people who have gotten shit educations. But you know, I know I talk good.
I was good. I was about to be saying you'd be like,
I know
what's
what I
bad
was
ones in
teaching.
your class?
You know what? You know what's funny too? You had that prompt up about if the yesterday, but I was like busy. I couldn't come up, but I really wanted to. About like, is the internet making us smarter or dumber? I wanted to come up so bad and be like, I low key. Now I get it. My mama was right. It is that goddamn phone. Because everybody
Mm.
on this app, it's like an epidemic. Like I'm starting to hate liberals, no shade, but not as much as I hate anybody on the other side. But everybody thinks that they're an orator. Like that shit is like everyone's not an orator. Everyone's not meant to have these long ass dissertations and these damn symposiums about everything, every topic. I'm just like everyone just having a voice doesn't mean you should always exercise the right to use it all the time. Like everyone has all these think pieces about topics they don't even have the range to talk about. And I'm like, it gets really annoying because then
Oh, I
people
hate
listen
that.
to you and follow you and then
I
you're spreading
hate
a bunch
that.
of foolishness. Like this girl that I was following the other day, I had to unfollow her on Instagram because she was saying what she said. She was like trans women were getting mad at me, eating me up in the comments because I said if a guy messes with me that he's gay. She was like, I didn't say that y'all were gay. I'm just saying if he messes with me, he's gay. How does that affect you? And I'm like, you're an idiot. Like what do you mean? Like I'm just like I think it takes simple comprehension to understand that that's not like a very hard thing to understand. It's just
I don't
like
know
I heard
why.
someone say it's a heterosexual. I think Day said not that first thing, but I heard Day on a different occasion say something similar where it was like and I do love I like Day a lot. I'm not talking down to her, I'm just saying it was she was in a conversation with someone in a debate and she was like she thinks that it's a homosexual act for a trans woman to be with have sex with like a cis man or cis straight man, whatever. But I'm like, but it's not a homosexual relationship. And I'm like, that's like saying at the end of the day, today's gonna end. You can't make it seem like there's a qualitative difference between the two, but also say that it's a homosexual act. For it to be a homosexual act, they both still have to be men. Like that doesn't make sense.
the I don't know why at all this is reminding me about how not everyone should have a platform. I guess that's what it's reminding me. Remember how we talked about that one time, Auntie, that gentleman who is black was selling those books about like I don't know if it was real, they were real books, but it was like the roach. It was like, and then it was like a black guy who looks scary, like a monster cockroach, and like the
Oh, I
What?
don't
Where
remember
are you
that.
going with this? Like
No,
what?
there was a guy. There was a guy. I was so pissed because he would like every
Okay.
one of his posts would be like get his new book, and then he would show the cover of the book, and he had like 500,000 followers or something, and it would be a black gentleman, and the gentleman would be turned into like some sort of monster of some sort, and then it'd be like a white woman like laying out like she was a damsel in distress, or like basically like it was not
Oh
funny. I was
Lord.
so
You want to
pissed
know?
because
You
I was
want to
like,
know what convinced me that everybody doesn't need to have a platform, and just because you're trans doesn't mean you need to be talking on trans topics. Is when I sat up in a live and heard some trans women arguing down to somebody that cis people can get gender dysphoria, and I
Oh
was like,
God.
"Bitch, like, no, just no, like,
I know who
that's
you're
You,
talking
not
and
about
you know
too.
you."
what? I think it's you know what I think it is? I think they be trying to appeal to their empathy. Just like the cis people experience transphobia too. I feel like it's just I feel like I get why people say it, but I feel like it's a low effort appeal to people's empathy, and it's futile because most people don't give a fuck if it doesn't directly apply to them or affect their life.
As
So
long as
like
it's not
why
them,
even
they
say
don't
that?
care.
Right. What's the point of saying that?
There's no point. The point is to, like you said, to appeal to people's empathy. Or you know what? It's when you realize that like, yeah, it's like a narcissistic. It's an appeal to a narcissist empathy,
Right,
because
which is
like
like
they're not gonna care unless they can see themselves
unless
in
they
it.
can see, yeah, they have to be able to see it. Yeah, exactly.
And so when you say, oh no, what they have said is that they didn't understand what gender dysphoria was when they were saying that. And I was like, you do know that gender dysphoria like occurs when there is a stress based on the incongruence between your sex assigned at birth and
uh,
your yeah,
Aunt,
exactly, Samantha. They
aunt,
confuse body dysmorphia with gender
Right.
dysphoria.
Auntie, what? Are you talking about a certain black British person?
Them and
who?
others. Like I've heard like lots of people. I've heard people in the cookie camp say it a lot. And
Well,
it's just it's just
the cookie camp is a joke. So
yeah, they don't really know, they're not really, they're crash outs, and people watch them and they crash out on which is fun. I've stopped debating and I just crash out on guests, like, um but um they're not debaters. If I choose to debate, I can debate, like, but I
yeah, Auntie Wata,
prefer.
watch this. Auntie Wata, I got a message from somebody in the cookie camp with the name Auntie Cookie. I should share it with you, shouldn't I?
Oh yeah, absolutely. Was it about me?
Yeah. Well, it's something to share that I got from Auntie Cookie. Just something to
Hmm.
share.
Was
You
it a
remember
sweet letter?
she did say if I mentioned her again or share anything from her again that she's gonna sue me. So I'm gonna see you sue me,
Wait,
Auntie
what?
Cookie. Yeah. Oh
This
yeah. Yeah.
going
Yeah.
way,
Exactly.
way, way back when Auntie Cookie was trying to pressure Katie into doing a call out live about me.
Yeah.
And Katie
And
shared the information with me. And then
yeah. And
Auntie Cookie got really mad and started threatening Katie.
yeah, with lawsuit because we live in the same state. Not lawsuit, a civil lawsuit because it's a two-party state. But here's what's funny, right? She said, "Go ahead and shift onto water if you want to." Then I did. Then she crashed out over the fact that I did, and I'm like, "Bitch, you told me to." The fuck? The fuck? And you like sending that? I like me knowing it's a two-party state. You think I'm not gonna like say fuck it, try me, and then do it anyway? Fuck it, fuck that damn law. That law's stupid.
First of all, you have to get a lawyer to believe that your case. I mean, you don't have to. You could sue in like some sort of weird, like, small claims court. Um, but like you would have to define damages, right? But you would actually have to get an attorney to believe that your case has merit and that they're going to get paid. At the end of the
Yep.
day, like you can get an attorney to take your case for free, but they're not going to take it for free if they don't think that they're going to get some money in the end.
Yeah,
So
they're gonna be like, "This is some TikTok bullshit. Get the fuck out of here." Katie broke the law. Well, yeah, but it's some stupid shit. Go find some other way to deal with it.
I doubt very seriously that sharing a text message is breaking the law.
Or a VC in which she crashed out and got mad at me and then left the entire server because she was making noise and told to be quiet and wouldn't shut the fuck up. How about I share that one? Because I ain't share that one just yet on the cookie. I'll share that shit right the fuck now. The second I get off the fucking app, I'll share that link to you on the cookie. I mean, onto what? Oh my god, onto what?
That's interesting.
Maybe I should just leak everything that Auntie Cookie said. Everything. Just put all the DMs out there. Put all the VCs out there. Who knows? I'm sorry. I'm being extra right now. I'm just glad I got 3 days off and I don't have to worry about going to work in a storm. So I'm feeling great, and
Alexa,
I
what's
want
the
somebody to
weather
fuck with
tonight?
tonight.
Forecast shows breezy and cold
Oh,
conditions with rain. Temperatures between 35 and 41 degrees
Oh,
and a
It's freezing here right
75%
now.
chance of rain. There's a significant winter storm watch and ice storm warning in effect from this afternoon through
There's
Monday
no
morning,
tissue, no
with
milk.
potential power outages
White
and
people in the
hazardous
South make
travel
me so
conditions.
fucking
Please stay
irritated.
safe and consider postponing any travel plans.
Where do you even
yeah.
live?
I live in
Girl
South
in
Carolina.
hell, honey. The
No,
Not for real.
well, I know she lives in hell, but where in hell does she live?
Oh,
South
you're
Carolina.
asking Aiko. Like, are y'all getting a winter storm too?
Yeah.
yeah,
It's
46,
mostly just cold right now. It's supposed to snow
No,
on
but where
Sunday,
does
but
she
I
live?
don't think it
40,
will.
40
I
South
states,
said South
40
Carolina
Carolina.
states,
3 times.
40 states are going to get it
You
Sacramento?
onto
see, you
water.
missed it.
Oh, okay.
You missed the drama. It was interesting.
Girl, in
Um,
Onto
Sacramento, you ain't getting no
onto water.
snow.
40,
I
40
said South
states are going to
Carolina,
get it. The
child.
whole the
Oh,
whole
South
East Coast is going
Carolina.
to get it. The whole East
yeah.
Coast,
Don't
almost
nobody want
all
to
the
live in South
Midwest.
Carolina.
I hate
Girl,
it.
what
We're
are
all
you
fucked.
talking? Like,
Wait, I have a question. I just thought about something because Miss D asked a
I
question. I'm like, wait a minute.
Shit.
So what
Shit.
were you holding the live like on behalf of other people or
yeah,
okay?
Yeah.
Because I'm like,
yeah.
did you do something
Basically,
personally for you?
basically, Amari attacked me in a server that he's a mod in recently, and put me out the server. But like as he was attacking me and saying all these disrespectful shit to me, I was like, okay, so I've been keeping it real cute with you because you're like the friend of a friend, and but I really don't like you, and I really just see you as messy and always keeping up shit between trans women, and like I really feel like the way that you were pursuing Kari when she was 19 is disgusting. And so like we went at it, and he kicked me out of the server that I was in. And so we talked about it on live and all that stuff. And then I thought it was over. And then today he went to Thorn and Lover and was like they were talking about you, Lover, and blah 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 blah. Like really trying to like stir shit up between me and Lover and Thorn because Lover is Thorn's best friend. And so I get home and there's like a whole live and people are discussing me on the live. And I was like, you know what, bitch? Like I was trying to keep it cute with you, but we're just gonna expose you because I think when people know that like how inappropriate you've been with like young women, like really young girls, like people are going to refuse to platform you. And so then he came over here. He was actually on the panel, justifying the fact that he was pursuing Kari. And his justification was no, she was 20 and I was 32. Like so I was like he was no um I was like she was 19 and his justification was oh no she was 20 not 19. And I'm like
This was today?
this was today. This was
Girl,
before.
how did you tell me all this stuff last night and then today I happened to miss all of this? And I just wanted 1 second to tell him he ain't shit to his face. Why you
Oh, he
not
was
call me or
here.
nothing?
Girl, we was sharing the
Y'all
live
can't even
out,
have one
girl.
thing.
We was sharing the live out. We was sharing it to everybody. And and
Well, you
then
better do a better job next time if you come into
I
contact.
feel like he was trying to use Thorn and Lover to try and like turn himself into the victim in the situation, like, and like keep shit going because he likes to play people against each other. And I feel like he was trying to use Thorn and Lover like against me, like trying to play me against them. And like for the second time, I saw you know her like centering herself, and I do think that she needs to get that together. Like if you're gonna be in spaces with trans people, you need to stop centering yourself in trans spaces. And
Mm-hmm.
coming into a live where we're talking about a man who has been predacious and abusive to trans women and cis women, particularly younger trans women and cis women, and trying to turn the conversation into, oh, I was mentioned. Bitch, grow the fuck up and move around because you really, we're talking about a dangerous person who is preying on young girls and and abusing women and gaslighting women on this app, and you think that the conversation should be about the fact that you were mentioned. Like let's get some perspective, please.
Well,
um
next time any of y'all bitches see him, say that's why. I mean, that's why Angelica didn't like you in the fucking first place, bitch. She had your number.
yeah, he went on Thorne's live and was trying to use Thorne against me, and I think they fell for it. Now, honestly, like I think they're probably gonna like say something about the fact that she was mentioned again. Um, but like,
Oh,
and I said to Thorne while he was here, like, baby, like you're being manipulated by this man. Like you're like y'all are being manipulated by this man. But some people when you tell them they're being manipulated, they don't like to hear that because it makes them feel less
right.
smart. Um, but he's manipulated a lot of people. There are a lot of people on this app who have been played against each other by him. Um, and so a lot of girls, a lot of trans girls and cis girls who have been played against each other by him. And he could have just left me out of it. Like he could have just like taken his little L and or his W, however he wants to think of it, and kept it going. But now he's saying, yes, he does love to lie, and it's reoccurring behavior because he definitely lied and said that he had never pursued any kind of anything with Kari, and then we showed the screenshots, and he was like, "Well, she wasn't, she wasn't 19, she wasn't 19, she was 20." I'm like, bitch.
That part is the only one he ever got in the car was Ray Ray. To pick up.
And when I asked him, I said, "So, do you think it's appropriate for you? Like you're saying you're 32, you're not 34. Okay, that's fine. And you're saying Kari is 21. Do you think and 20, and I think she's 22. Do you think it's appropriate for a 32-year-old man to be pursuing a 22-year-old girl?
Mm-mm.
Like because like you can correct our math. That's fine. Correct our math. Like I'm gonna grant your math. I still believe because what Kari took. I believe Kari because I believe victims. So I
Mhm.
still believe that Kari was 19 when he started pursuing her.
Mhm.
I still believe that. But if you want to say, okay, Kari is
Yes.
22 now and I'm 32, okay, that's fine. Inappropriate. It is inappropriate for you to be pursuing a 22-year-old girl. Like I literally watch and see it all boils down to who you like and who you don't like. Because we all watched as they ran King, a 25-year-old, off the app for pursuing a 19, actually 24 at the time, for pursuing a 19-year-old.
Oh, he was part of that?
Yeah, he was part of that. He was up in those conversations, definitely. And so
Oh.
we're running King off the app because he was 24 pursuing a 19-year-old. But we're fine with Amari because we like Amari, pursuing a 22-year-old when he's 32 or pursuing a 19-year-old when he was 28. You know what I'm saying? Because if his math is true, then he was 28 pursuing a 19-year-old, not 30, like I had said originally. It's still disgusting.
Why, hello, dolls.
Hello.
How you doing?
Did you survive Amari?
I
survived Amari, and I'm here to talk about it.
Okay. Well, what's your surviving Amari story?
It wasn't a beautiful situation. It was completely unexpected and out the blue. I didn't see it coming. I always had nothing but love for him, and he made it seem like he had the same for me. And then one day, when nobody likes me, neither did he. And then he started running back and telling rumors and lies. And
What were the rumors and lies that he told? I mean, because I remember y'all actually getting into it, right? Wasn't he like trying to pit you and Kari against each other? Okay, I guess. Well, I guess you
I'm,
got a call.
I'm sorry, what?
Wasn't he trying to pit you and Kari against each other?
Yes, we try to pin like the sisters against us ourselves, and it just
Oh,
wasn't nice.
well, it's another one.
I don't know why anyone would ever do such a thing. But I really just blame his insecurities. That's all.
It's definitely some serious insecurities, and it's some serious, like, I don't know. He pinned Kari and Leah, I think that's her name, against each. Oh, did he? Did he do that with Leah too? I haven't seen Leah in a long time.
I wouldn't be surprised.
Makes sense.
And it does.
He was definitely trying to use Thorn and Lover against, and this is I'm mentioning her again, but he was definitely trying to use Thorn and Lover against me. They were talking. They were mentioning you. They were talking about you. They said this about you.
Who's lover?
Thorn's best friend. Um, I don't have no problem with her. I don't have a reason to talk about her. Not really.
So what made you start the prompt?
Actually, Ugg made this, and it's funny. Like putting this up has got. I thought it was just like a key at first, but then putting this up, like so many people with like I survived Amari stories have come through, and like this dude is really kind of predatory. Um, he really is, and like this all started because he was hanging out like it's just it's just it's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. Some girl like crashed out on all of us, and
Because
and
she was
so
traumatized?
well, no, she was like she came into a live and like started yelling at all of us for being loud or whatever, and and everybody kind of thank you for the roses. Everybody kind of clapped back, and then she got put out of uh, uh um a Discord. And when she got put out of the Discord, um Amari started acting real funny because people are saying that he likes her. And he really stopped coming around, stopped coming to our lives, and started hanging out like with people that like with ops.
Mm-hmm.
What is this? Wait a minute. Um yeah, that's how it all started.
I thought everyone kind of did that.
Well, I don't sit with people who sit with my ops anymore.
Auntie, there's a whole VC in your Discord happening.
Really? With who?
Uh, Ugg, Jenny, and maybe Liam.
Yeah. In this live.